shortly. Sorry, it's been a bit of a rush today.
No worries.
And also, you were in a very exotic location.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
I've been all over this week.
Yeah.
Could I go?
Are we ready?
Could I go?
Are we ready yet? Are we ready? Are we ready though?
Stu, can you
What
see what I
about
have?
A big rush, Stu.
I'm not looking at him. Yeah, I'm in work tomorrow. That's a big Toblerone right there.
That is a big Toblerone.
Yeah.
Think of that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not starting the show. When we starting the show?
You can tell.
I'm ready.
You
Are
can
you
tell
ready,
Stu's
Jim?
got work tomorrow.
Yes,
You
he
can
said
tell
he
I've
has
got work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, great. Here we go. The Veteran Gamers podcast is not for children. Okay, so if you're
Let's start
listening
the
and you're
motherfucking
under the
show,
age of 18,
bitch.
turn the show off, you piece of shit. Yeah, baby, here we go. Come on.
Welcome yo to the Veteran Gamers. Juju, Ginny, and the fellas will tell you about every single game that we playing this week. News, reviews, and an
So
indie
the
pick.
cops knew
Stu's
that
story
Internal
time and
Affairs
Ginny's
was
game
setting them
breakers.
up?
Here comes Duke with the soundbite saviors.
Uh-oh,
It's the Veteran
SpaghettiOs!
Gamers. It's the Veteran Gamers.
That's the worst name I ever heard.
It's the Veteran Gamers.
Well, the kids in Springfield are SOBs.
Yeah, I guess you're
Maybe
right.
not,
Who
but
cares?
Yeah, boy. Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
That one's for Amar.
Hello and welcome to episode 830 of the Veteran Gamers podcast.
Yeah, and it's 8:30 where y'all are.
Yeah, it is. It's not 8:30
How about
where
that?
you are.
Yeah, I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
Chinny.
Yeah, and we are not military veterans. We're veterans of the gaming lifestyle here, people.
Indeed,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
go.
So I got a story to tell. It's not so much a story as a couple of things to show off. You ready?
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
ready.
So I got this robot for the classroom.
Wow.
Okay.
It wants to learn how to write better, and I'm going to teach it how to write.
Right.
Ha 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 ha.
This
So
is-
there's that.
So
Do
what
Do
does
you
he
not
do?
think that's a?
What does he
Do you not
What-
think
what
that
does he do?
it's writing? It's a writing robot. Do you not think that's a good idea for me to spend my time teaching a robot how to write, kids? Because if you don't, then maybe you shouldn't give me AI essays.
I was just going to say,
How
this is
does
from
it-
the guy who's coming from AI. Like,
Yeah. How does
Okay.
it write, by the way?
It
It
doesn't.
just writes. I go and get stuff out of its mouth. I'm gonna create AI generated stuff and then like pull it out of its mouth and be like, oh look,
Wait a minute,
it's pretty good at writing.
It prints it off, does it then inside? It just prints shit off.
Stuart, this is an elaborate joke. It's a way for me to
Joke.
get the students to tell
Okay.
me that they don't want me to spend my time helping robots learn to write.
Oh. You see, I
So-
didn't get that, so you're
I
keeping
got
I
it.
know, I
hooked.
know.
I got it.
They'll get it. And if they don't get it, then I'll come right out and say it to them. It's okay. Anyway, that's not the thing I'm most excited to show off. What I'm most excited to show off is Trogdor! Burninating the countryside. I got a Trogdor plushie. Check out all his majesty. He's a wingaling dragon you can see there. He's got
Um,
consummate
do you know
V's
what-
for the team.
What's a Trogdor? What's,
It
what's
was-
You don't know what Trogdor is? Oh,
it
come
looks like a
on.
dinosaur with
idea what-
with an arm sticking out.
He's
of
a
its back.
dragon. Come on. The email is called Dragon. I want to see your skills of an artist. He's got spinities and angry eyebrows.
Okay.
Rawr.
Why's he got an
Yeah.
arm? Why's he got an arm out of the back of
Let's
his
put
head?
one of them
Right.
big beefy arms on and back on for good measure. That looks really good coming out of the back of his neck. For those who
That's
don't know, go find
weird.
the strong
Weird,
bad
weird.
email called Dragon, and you'll know what Trogdor is, and
Oh.
then you can look up other Trogdor stuff. Yes, I'm very
So is
excited.
this-
the problem,
is this
the problem
when-
is that Andre wants to play with this, and Stu, your camera went off. Andre
Oh,
keeps
for
thinking
God's
this is a
sake, it's
toy
just
for
an
him to
iPad.
play with, so
Look
I have
at
to keep
the
it out of
camera.
his range.
Mm.
So Trogdor will he will not survive the Andre jaws.
So-
I have
No.
to keep him safe.
So is this for when you were at school and you mentioned Trogdor and nobody knows what it is, so you can
Oh no
actually
no
show
no!
them
That's
what it
what's
is
on the
on?
wall. There's a big drawing of Trogdor that someone did. This is
Right.
just, I'm going to bring it in for 2 days to show it off and then bring it back home because, some students will appreciate it, some won't. It's okay. Whatever. Haters going to hate.
Yeah, people
You
are
can't
like,
let the
"What
haters
fuck
stop
is
you
that,
from
Mr.
doing cool
Beast?"
stuff. No, they'll know. I mean,
Okay.
they should know. And if they don't know, it's because they're not paying attention. So to hell with them. Anyway, those are my toys I wanted to show off.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've just googled it, and that's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, it's a
It's
dragon
like-
with
Yes.
an arm sticking out of it.
Well, it'd be a rubbish
Trogdor.
plushie if it didn't look like it.
Mm. Yeah.
Seriously, you'll like the
Anyway.
video. Watch Trogdor.
Never mind that. I was Blackpool, Mr. Mike Chin. You
Yeah,
went
Mike Chin went to Blackpool. How about that?
Blackpool.
It was fucking shit.
Why? Just out of interest, why did you choose to go to Blackpool? I'm not entirely sure why you ended
it was
up there.
it was a family outing to see the Blackpool illuminations or illuminations. Yeah,
They're
um,
fucking shit now, by the way. They're just terrible.
yeah, we know because I went and I saw them.
Yeah. Yeah, we went
Um,
last year and walked through them and we're like, this is shit.
Well, we had a little flat, not far from, very 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 close to the Pleasure Beach. I haven't been to Blackpool for like 17
When was
years.
last time? 17 years? Bloody
It's
hell.
been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so okay, fine, and it's just
Is
it's-
it as shit?
And
Is
it
it
just
as shit
excited
as you
your
remember it?
imagination. You were like, "Oh, I can't wait to get
there's
back."
a picture of me and Rosa, and it just sums up how I feel. Look, even Rosa looks miserable. And then we was on the beach this morning, and I picked Rosa up, and she said, "I want to go inside."
Mind you, it was fucking freezing this morning, to be
Yeah,
fair.
but like her cousin, my niece, was like having the time of her life, like running around, and Rosa was like, "I want to go inside. I don't want."
You should, like I
don't
said
want
in the
the
text, you
beach.
should have gone to Livham. Livham's a lovely place.
Yeah.
Blackpool,
well,
shithole. Livham, lovely.
Well, yeah, but we went to Blackpool. I didn't have any say in it. I just tagged along, and yeah, it was a shithole. The people are
So
shit.
did you go on the
place
did
is
you go on the
shit.
Pleasure Beach? Did you,
No,
did
did we
you do the
fuck? Did we
rides?
fuck?
Did you
No.
go on big one? You go on have a go
We-
on big one?
No, we yesterday we walked up and down the strip, and that took all day because bear in mind we have 4 children with us. All, but the oldest is 6, then 4, then no, yeah, 6, 4, and 2 2-year-olds basically. And yeah, that was tough. It took us all day to go from the South Pier to from Pablo's fish and chip shop
Yeah.
all the way to Central and back again. And it was so cold, wet,
It was fucking cold.
windy, and horrible. At one point, it felt like a fucking war zone. Look, I remember saying to my brother-in-law's wife, saying, "I'm not enjoying this. I want to go home." And she agreed.
That's actually the official motto of Blackpool.
Yeah, it is.
And it was just awful. Look, I would have had more fun if I just went round their house and we just.
Did you roll some pennies? Because that's the thing you do when you go to Blackpool. Did you roll some pennies?
Come on, Chinny. If you didn't roll some pennies, then you
Did
didn't
you roll
really
some pennies?
allow
No?
yourself to have a good
First
time.
of all, I've never heard of that. Second of all, no.
What the fuck?
Third of
That's
all,
a-
if that's your pitch, come on,
wait
Stu.
a minute.
Roll
You've
some
never
pennies.
heard of rolling pennies?
No. Have you heard of
Have you
grey?
seen that
Have
shit?
you heard of grey pays?
Have you seen that shit TV
Answer the
show,
question.
right,
Answer the
where-
question.
You seen that shit TV show?
Stu,
It just keeps getting
answer
better
the question.
and better.
Have you heard of grey pays?
No.
Because it's a local thing that you don't fucking know about.
No, it isn't. Fucking everyone knows about rolling pennies.
No, they
Have you seen
don't.
that fucking shit TV show?
All right,
Chat.
everybody out there listening,
Help me
if you've
out.
heard of rolling pennies, you've got to write in and let
can
us
people
know.
in the
You-
chat
you-
help me out?
My guess is nobody
The-
knows what you're talking
The coin pusher machines, you know, the coin pusher
Oh,
machines. you call
them.
it
Yeah,
rolling
we did
pennies.
loads of that shit. Yeah.
That's called rolling pennies.
No,
That's
it's
what
just
you call it.
it's the fucking
fucking
coins.
rolling pennies,
It's the
man.
coin machine. That's what we call it. I don't know.
You look, Google rolling pennies, Duke, and
No.
just back me up on this.
You
We
are
did-
not bringing me into another goddamn argument about something that
What?
does
Jesus
not matter.
Christ.
Rolling
All right.
pennies.
So
I'm not doing it this week.
The,
I'm sorry, I'm just not.
no, we went to the South Pier, then we went to the Central Pier, and the one thing that the kids loved was the pennies machines, the stupid fucking rides that go around. Like
See, SLH is backing me up here. She knows about rolling pennies.
she also says Blackpool is a shithole. So
Yeah, that is also true. Look, these are all facts.
Well,
It's all a fact.
Stu's
They're
not
all
arguing
facts.
that, to be fair.
I said it was a shithole.
yeah.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know. It's just you look around and you're like, fucking hell, this is like Benidorm for some people. This is like a fucking.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
They love it.
Love it, man.
It's
Um,
just
di-
bad.
Do you know what's actually quite good at Blackpool? There is something that is quite good.
You just
at
didn't go to the
Blackpool.
right parts of Blackpool, Chinny.
And that
The road
is
out of it?
Tower,
The road out
the
of it.
Tower Circus. The Tower Circus is pretty cool.
And how much is
Yeah,
that?
Chini,
Would
why
you
don't you go to
pay?
Tower
How much
Circus?
is that?
I have not a fucking clue these days.
But it ain't
was
cheap.
Going to that-
Reasonable. It was reasonable when I took Millie there back. You fucking do all right. You can afford the Tower
That's not.
Circus.
That
Don't
makes no
give me none of
difference.
this.
It doesn't make
Don't
any
give me none of
difference how
this
well I do.
fucking, "Ooh, how much is it? Oh, I can't afford
Oh
that."
yeah, what's your question every time a game comes up, though, Stu? You guys, I made a song about how stingy you are. You can't
Yeah.
claim to be
Yeah,
mad. that
I'm
people are
stingy. Fucking
Yeah,
Chini's got a
we're all
fucking ton
stingy.
of money.
Hey,
He can afford the Tower Circus.
I'm stingy now.
But is
that,
it worth it? Though?
I'm stingy now that I'm a
Yeah.
parent. You know what I mean? When,
Oh, he's being stingy for Rosa.
yeah, when Rosa sees one of those
Yeah.
glowy sticks things, and she like the bloke's like £8, I'm like fucking £8 for a glowy stick thing. Fuck it.
And then she starts crying, and you're like, "Fuck off, Rosa! I'm not doing it."
The trick
£12
is,
for a fucking donut.
I know, yeah, I never
Yeah.
had. The one thing I wanted was some donuts, and I never had any.
How come there's bloody loads of donuts?
He was too
Because
miserable.
yesterday
he
I
was
was
fixated on
too
getting out of
miser-
there.
I was too miserable and cold, and I was so concerned about
It
Rosa
was
being
too
cold.
expensive. Oh,
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
afford
no.
a donut.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking hell.
Rosa was so cold. I was so cold. I just wanted to get back. And Rosa, bless her, she's got a bit of a cold now. She's got like a bad cough and a sneeze because we was out.
I'm not
with her.
surprised she's been to Blackpool.
And when we were going to Blackpool, she said out loud, "I don't want to go to Blackpool." And I said, "Nobody wants to
That
go."
would even be. She'd already had a psychic premonition of
I
how
s-
shit it was.
I
before
said to
you
her-
How
got
do you
there.
think the people who live there feel?
I said to her, Rosa,
Oh,
Rosa,
yeah.
nobody wants to go to Blackpool. It's just something we have to do.
You know, it's Blackpool. Literally is the arse end of the northwest. That's literally what it is.
That's saying something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's even bad in the summer when it's meant to be nice. It's still a shithole.
it's an absolute shithole.
Do you know what I mean? It's never not a shithole.
Yeah.
We're very sorry if anybody here is listening from Blackpool. We're not sorry if we've offended you.
No,
We're
I'm
just
not.
sorry that
No,
you
I'm
live in
not.
Blackpool.
Like because if somebody says to me Wolverhampton's a shithole, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm not. I'm saying we're not
No,
sorry. We offended you.
no.
We're sorry you
What-
live there.
Now what you can say is, yeah, but have you been to Blackpool?
But have you been to Blackpool?
Have you been to Blackpool?
You know what I mean?
You think this is a shithole? You need to go to Blackpool.
Christ. I'll tell you one thing. One positive thing I like about Blackpool.
Yes.
Um,
Go on,
Uh,
something positive.
the Weatherspoons was all right.
It's a good one. They've got balconies. and
Because-
stuff.
because
it's quite a
Wetherspoons-
cool one.
We went to the Weatherspoons in Wolves, and it was fucking shocking. It was depressing, right? And guess
Yeah.
where it's opposite? It's opposite the Britannia, Stu, the famous hotel that you stayed at.
Yeah,
And
that's a shithole.
it's a proper shithole. This Weatherspoons, and most Weatherspoons are shitholes. It's a chain of pubs, Duke, in the UK. They're shit.
Yes, I know that. And do you know where it's headquartered?
Canada. I don't know.
No. Watford.
Brilliant.
See, facts.
So yeah. It's anyway. The one in Blackpool was very nice. It was actually very nice, and the food was very nice. I was pleasantly surprised because I hate Weatherspoons. So there you are. Something positive about
There you go.
Blackpool, Stu. But I
You
tell
know
you
why
what.
it's called that?
I tell you what's not a shithole.
Go on.
Go on.
Glasgow.
Go on.
Glasgow's not a shithole.
Yay!
I
Glasgow.
like-
Glasgow's a cool place. By the way,
I
before
like Glasgow.
Scotsman in the house.
before we move on to Amar, can I just say as well though, and you may not know this, but Blackpool.
Keep in
has
mind, we had to
one
get
of-
up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
One of the poshest hotels in the world. It's got one of the highest rated hotels in the world in Blackpool.
Highest
Wait a minute.
rated
Is
and
it
posh.
poshest or highest rated?
It's two different things.
Posh and highest rated.
It's more
It's a
posh
fi-
than the stuff in Qatar or Saudi Arabia.
It's a 5-star hotel called the Boulevard
Not disputing
Hotel.
how many stars it has, but posh
Yeah.
certainly can be rated beyond stars, can't it?
It's very posh.
Okay.
It was the, can I just say, it was the World Luxury Hotel Awards winner 2024.
2020.
Is that, I got a feeling this is the place Stu went and it had double glazed windows, and he's like, "This is the poshest hotel in the world."
Listen, right? It won the
Listen.
luxury best hotel 2024 in Northern Europe, the luxury lifestyle best hotel 2024 in UK, and the best general manager in Northern Europe in 2024. It is a fucking posh hotel, and it's in fucking Blackpool.
Yeah, but
what the
I
fuck's
mean,
all that about?
Posh for you, Stu, is like if you get free soap. Do you know what I mean?
It's won all these awards, man. This isn't
Yeah, come
me
on,
saying
Cheney.
this.
They don't give those awards to just anybody in Northern Europe.
Anyway, fuck Blackpool.
Weatherspoon is named that because of it's the surname of one of the founder's teachers in New Zealand,
All right.
who was known not to be able to control his classroom, similar to Martin's first pub. Thus
Wait
the
a
name.
minute, is that you?
Ah!
Anyway, Armagh, how was Scotland?
Glasgow is cool. I like Glasgow. So
I like Glasgow.
I went to Glasgow on, when was it? Wednesday, and then I met Armagh on Wednesday night. We went to a place called Kebabish in South Glasgow, and it was
Nice.
fucking sick. It was
It
amazing.
looked good. I mean, the grub looked good.
This was
Yes,
a
it did.
nice place, and yeah,
Mar's a nice guy.
yeah, lovely to speak to Armagh. It was great. I enjoyed it, and yeah, and then I had
Did
to
you
work.
see his nieces?
No,
Oh, okay. Because he keeps sending me pictures of
oh
his
no,
nieces.
no,
so
no, I didn't.
I would love to-
Yeah, and Thursday I had to work all day at the, what was it, like Scottish event centre? I don't know what it was. That was fine. That was all easy. And then I went to 2 different snooker clubs on Thursday night in Glasgow, and
Okay.
Just to test them out.
just to test them out. Because the first one I went to was in Glasgow, Maine. It's called Reardon's, after Ray Reardon, Stu. And it was,
Nice.
I went in there, I was like, this is going to be shit. This is going to be shit. And I got to my snooker table, I was like, this is shit. This is a shit club. So I played there for like half an hour, and I went, right, I'm going to the proper one, because I know this one's a proper one, which is a bit further out of the way. And it was a proper one. This other snooker club was a proper snooker club with nice tables and all that sort of stuff. So
Did you go, have you got your own balls? Because you can't come in unless you've got your own balls. Did he say
no, they wouldn't say that at this one, but
that?
yeah, they provide the balls. But I did drag my snooker cue on the train all the way up there.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You're making it sound like your snooker cue's enormous, you know, like like it was
No.
a real
It's not about the
chore.
size of
No,
your
no,
cue.
but bear in
carrying your
mind,
snooker
bear in
cue.
Not how
mind,
well you
Stu,
can whack balls with
bear
it.
in mind that what we could carry as a team of 3 was quite precious, because we have
Right.
to film a three room 1 day event, which involves
Yeah.
tripods, 3 cameras, lenses, audio equipment. Like
So were you like, oh, you know that tripod we need? You'll have to fuck that off because I'm
Yeah.
going to take me snooker
and I
cue.
said, look, as long as I was
the
like, as
tripod.
long as we got enough hands that I can hold this cue, we're all right.
Yeah, exactly.
And the first thing
Is-
I put on the train was the cue. I was like, forget all that.
Is it a 1-piece cue or a 2-piece? I can't remember.
It is a
Have you got
2-piece
just
cue. Yeah, it is a
Oh,
2-piece.
you're all right. At least it packs smaller. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
But it's a 3/4 cue, so it's not like half. But yeah, no, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when we talk about the poshest snooker clubs, there's a Reddit thread, and one of them says Ronnie's in Singapore. I don't know if you've
Yes.
ever been to Ronnie's in Singapore.
There's Ronnie's in Singapore and there's one in Saudi as well, which is meant to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then this other person said one of the best one I've ever played at is Hendry's in Preston.
Preston.
There you go.
All right.
Preston Club.
Yeah.
see?
I don't know.
Sure.
Do you agree
Uh,
with that, either of you?
I have actually been there.
I've never been
Is
there.
it the
very cool
poshest in
club.
the world?
I don't know whether it would be classed as the poshest, but you know, it's
Snooker.
a nice
There are
club.
in snooker clubs in China. There are people that are paid to pick the balls out for you when you play.
Wow.
So
Nice.
nothing's going to beat
You
that.
can't be bothered doing that
Yeah,
yourself.
you're lucky to get the right coloured balls in the UK when you go to a snooker club.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They're over
Yeah,
there
and it
next to the
might-
ball.
And there's always a risk the ball might just roll on its own without you touching it.
yeah,
There's always
probably.
that problem as well.
Cockroach might take it off.
Yeah.
All
Uh,
right.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore.
We need to start talking about video games because we got
Yeah, we
something to
do.
talk about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
I'm making the call.
What you been playing? What you been playing?
Monsters come out and eat your parents.
Okay, now.
All right, who's going
Uh,
first?
I don't know. I'm guessing you've got the most games again, Duke, because you always do.
Yes,
so I
I
think
do.
you should.
I'm just, I
Oh.
don't know what's going on. Well, it's because I've been on Thanksgiving break. What? So I had some time to play some games. And you know what? I sat down to play one of the games on my list, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to finish this for Thanksgiving break. And did I fuck as hell? But I did make progress on it. So
You
whatever.
sound like Stu.
Anyway,
You sound like Stu.
Yeah, you sound like
but
me.
I'm not making
Freaking
any
out.
promises. I'm not.
It's
like,
not easy.
confident that
It's
I'm gonna
not
finish.
easy, man.
It's not easy if you're not committed. And I'm
Yeah,
not
true.
committed. I don't give a fuck. So anyway, played some Rocket League with Antonio. What's good, baby? That was fun. I played some more Team Deathmatch on Black Ops 7. Played some more Power Wash Simulator. And there was it wasn't a free weekend because it ended like Thursday, I think, the 27th, whenever the 27th was. But anyway, it had been a week before that. And I was like, I didn't even realize. It was Dune Awakening.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So this is a survival game set in the Dune world, universe, something, whatever. And can I just say this? Dune is a weird concept, man. The fact that so many people are gaga for Dune, like, so there, all right, hear me out, all right? There's this planet, right? And it's all sand.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
When can I buy a
And there's-
ticket?
And there's these huge worms that come out of the sand, and they're like, blah. So you got to be very careful when you walk across the sand. You get eaten by a huge worm, right? And then there's these ladies that are like the secret coven of Grekim, and they hold the dagger to your throat, and they're like, all right, keep your hand in the box now. And then there's these people who drink their own piss with these suits that recycles the water and stuff, and then you pull the blood out of people and you turn that into water, right? You got me? You got me?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
So you make your character, you're being transported to this desert land or whatever, and then someone takes out the prison ship you're on, and then you're on the ground, and he's like, all right, look, you're gonna have to survive. It's gonna be tough, but let me walk you through it. Why did you blow up the ship I was in if you want to help me? This is so bizarre. Anyway, so it's a kind of bog standard game. There's a lot of backstory. And I only know the story in drips and drabs, but obviously they've got to make it fit the lore. And there's a boatload of lore for Dune. So if you like the Dune story, you're going to love all the backstory in this. But
Never watched Dune anything.
you've never watched Dune? Oh, it's the new movies are actually really
Yeah, I've
good.
heard. Spielberg said it's one of the best sci-fi films he's ever seen.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't go
great.
that far.
But my mate's read all the Dune books. He's like a fucking Dune nerd.
You're gonna
You know
love
what I mean?
this. Yes.
And he said he doesn't know how they're going to adapt the later books because apparently the main character in the film becomes a worm, becomes one of the sandworms. Or
Spoilers.
something weird.
Well, the thing is that I think it said something about like, this is a future where none of that happened or something like that. So I think this is like an alternate timeline maybe in this game, and you're not following the main character anyway. So whatever. It's like a spin-off like they do with the Star Wars games. There is a really cool thing that we're seeing on the screen now where in order to mine rocks, you don't just whack it with a stick. You have this device that like scans the rock and then it will show you the seam of the rock. And then you use your laser to cut along the seam and then the rock breaks apart. So it's a cute little mini game that gives you some variety when you're, deconstructing rocks. And the same is true for like scrap metal. You'll find these big chunks of metal and then it's like, scan it. Here's the seam. If you cut along there,
It's
the
a good
metal
job you
explodes.
packed your rock scanning cutting device on the ship, isn't
The
it?
dude gave me
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Actually, no, I think I made that. One of the first things you make is this scanner dealie.
Oh,
So
right.
you jump right up into the high tech stuff. You don't have to faff about with punching trees in this game, which is nice.
Yeah, fuck that punching trees. It's sci-fi, man. Why would you punch in trees in a sci-fi?
Well, because Starbound, you still punching trees, I think, when you start. Anyway, the
Not
point
in
is,
this
this
game.
game, no, you jump right in. The knife combat is a little rough, but fortunately, you get a gun pretty quickly, so that was pretty nice. I love how my buddy kills this dude who had like a full kit and guns and armor and everything, and he's like, "All right, let's go." Could you give me a minute to take his stuff? I got my wee knife here to stab at people, but I can't take the stuff off of this dead dude apparently because I need to run after you. The building's pretty good. I didn't get a chance to play it as much as I might have liked to see like how far you can take the building, but it was decent. It doesn't, if you like Dune, I think you'll really love this. If you don't love Dune, I don't know that this is offering anything really remarkable. It's interesting and it's it's well made, but it didn't really grab me in terms of like, okay, this is the survival game I'm gonna play. Icarus said, "Here's the best first-person survival game there is."
It does have a bit
And
of a
this-
following though. This game for some reason.
Oh, of course it does, and that's probably because people love Dune.
It looks fine. I mean, it looks
Yeah, it is
alright.
fine. It's a good game. I'm not knocking it or anything.
If a doctor
Um,
said that to me after an operation, it looks fine.
It looks fine.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
well, it's 30 Rock,
It-
man. Your hair is
it rem-
fine.
It reminds me a little bit of the Star Wars game.
Yeah,
You
it's.
know,
I mean, because they both take place on desert planets, and
Yeah.
look, I do like the gameplay loop of. I mean, look, there are some. I shouldn't say it does nothing different. You have to harvest blood in order to turn it into water, and you keep yourself hydrated. You want to stay out of the sun because there's this like heat meter that you need to get
'cause it's
scorched if you're out in the
fucking
sun.
hot. It's fucking
Yes,
hot.
you have to watch out for the worms.
At least you don't
And,
have to
there
watch.
was-
You don't have to read the weather reports on this planet. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
true. You don't.
It just says
So-
fucking hot.
Yeah, exactly. Look, if this were $20, I might get it.
But what is it?
How much actually is it?
It's like 40, I think, right now. And that was on sale. Maybe.
Ugh, you can
Yeah.
forget that.
Well,
Jesus
it ain't cheap.
Christ.
You can climb anything, by the looks of it. You can climb walls.
Yes, you can climb up walls, which is nice. Now you have a stamina meter and everything, but that's a nice element because there'll be like, okay, there's a bunch of bandits up there, and I gotta find the way up. No, I don't. I can just climb the wall. Haha. So yeah, let's
Cool.
see what the actual cost is on Steam right now.
What is it right now?
$37.49. $37.49, and that's 25% off.
Wow.
Right.
I think.
It's not. I mean that.
So-
I mean in
Yeah,
UK.
it's
terms,
normally
I'm guessing that's about-
$50.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm guessing that's about 30 quid in the
Yeah.
UK.
Something like that.
Something like that.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's not
not
triple A
terrible.
price, I guess.
Yeah, I
know
mean
what I
that's
mean?
the thing is that like it's good, but it's not. I'm not buying. I'm
not
not paying full
great.
price for this one, and I'm
Yeah,
not paying 20. Like I said, $20 is like my ceiling for this game because I'm spoiled. I got so many
$20.
other games I could be playing.
Yeah, fuck this game.
Yeah. No, it's good. I'm not saying fuck this game. I'm
Fuck
saying
this
The
game.
worst
It's-
game you've
it's
ever
shit.
played. Got it.
It's the fucking worst game ever. It's an absolute pile of trash.
Oh, yeah, got it.
okay. Who's
You know what
next?
you say.
Where's Timothy
I'm gonna
Chalamet? Is he
go.
in it?
Yeah, it's Timothy.
Oh, he's
Chalamet.
narrating everything you do.
Is he?
Is he?
Ooh, you
Oh,
really
that
broke
makes
that
it- oh,
brick apart. Nice job.
But as Willy
should
Wonka, is he?
definitely,
But he's doing it as
yeah.
Willy Wonka instead of Dune Man.
And he's doing it while eating an orange.
Yeah. Which is
We-
what
I
dogs
should
do.
definitely buy it then. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about Clair Obscur.
Clair
episode
Obscur,
33,
Yeah.
because I was like, you know what? I've been playing with the same characters all this time. I'm going to get CL in the mix of things, with the
CL.
fucking moon
Ooh.
cards and shit.
Mm.
Yeah. CL means
Um,
sky in French.
CL. I've got to say, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, but she has some fucking heavy attacks.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know how, but like, I did one attack on an enemy and she took off about 3,500 health in one go.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure what I did, but it
Yeah.
looked cool. And I'll be honest, she takes off way more health off enemies than any of the other characters at the moment, apart from Gustav, if you have the full-on like big attack when you've fully loaded up his arm and stuff, which is pretty damned impressive.
But with
I've
her,
got to
you've
some
got a
enemies.
you've got a stack. I think it's called Foretell on the characters, and you
yeah,
can only
you do.
stack like 10, and then you've got to have like Twilight mode unlocked, and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So that's when
It does seem fairly complicated,
It is a
but
bit
I've no
complicated.
clue.
she's the hardest
clue.
character to understand.
But I don't know, she just has some cool attacks and stuff. Yeah, Gustav, he is pretty good, but you really are trying to make sure you parry and make sure you dodge a lot and get his arm leveled up as quick as you can to do those big attacks. But it's kind of timing as well. As I've got further into the game, there's a lot more tactics involved with the fights because you've got to kind of work out how to get their armor off quick, and then you can obviously build up the armor and then do the attack, because obviously if they've got armor, it's a bit wasted. So it's kind of finding the right moment to unleash his big attack on something. But yeah, most of the encounters I'm doing okay. I've started meeting these enemies that are a fucking pain in the ass. Because as you get further into the game, earlier on, quite a few of the enemies have weak points that you can exploit and shoot them first to sort of take off some health and make them a bit more vulnerable.
Yeah.
But as you get later into the game, they don't seem to have as many weak points anymore. It just kind of, you've got to fight them. And some of the floaty enemies are a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Because they just dodge everything. You all you can seem to do is shoot them unless
You can only shoot them.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, you can shoot them.
They are a fucking pain in the arse. And some of them re-armor the main enemy you're fighting at the same time as well.
Yep.
So that's a fucking pain in the arse because you've got to try and get rid of them, but then you're wasting your action points trying to get rid of them, and then you can't unleash your special attacks.
The first thing I do is get rid of any enemy that's floating. Get rid of them as quickly as possible.
They are a pain in the arse. But I'm still enjoying it. It's just I feel like it's just taking a little bit longer now. I mean, as I'm getting further in it, you know, even just the standard fights are becoming a little bit more complex, which is fine because that's how you want it. You want that sort of progression. I don't feel like it's like a really steep learning curve, though. I don't feel like all of a sudden they're like rock hard or anything like that. No. It has been a nice slow progression to this point so far.
Yeah, I can tell that you haven't played much of this game this week because where you told me you was last week, and the big massive plot point is not far away. So you haven't played much.
No, I haven't got to that point yet, but I've done quite a lot of it's the bit on the screen, to be fair.
I know. That's why I put it on the screen, Stu.
Yeah, what is it called? I can't remember now. The Windy Cliffs or something.
It's bloody windy, it's called.
Yeah, it's a bloody Windy Cliffs or something like that it is. So I have got quite a bit further into that, but there's a lot of enemies around. And you can play for 4 or 5 hours and you don't progress very much because all you're doing is fighting for 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, I'm getting there. I've gone back into the manor house, the mansion thing. That's where I'm at the moment. So I've come across that again. But I can't figure out why I had to go in there because I didn't really find anything of interest this time around. I haven't found a new character or anything like that. All the doors are locked. So I don't know whether I've got to. I've tried exploring, but I haven't found anything.
You found Mael in there, didn't you, before?
Yes, found Mael in there originally.
Yeah.
But I haven't found anyone else in there the second time I've found.
It's not a big thing really. The mansion. It's more of a. There are things about it, but it's more of a like there are doors hidden throughout the whole game that lead back to the mansion. And there are certain rooms that give you certain extras and secrets and stuff. Yeah,
no, well, I've got a new outfit, so that's what I found when I first went in.
So you'll see like new doors as you go round and about, and then that'll lead you back to the mansion, and you're like, oh, okay, and then you unlock an outfit or a new picto.
Yeah, so there's so I don't need to worry. I haven't missed a new character or anything like that.
No. You won't miss any characters.
Yeah, big thing.
No.
But yeah, I'm back in. I am back in, so I'm doing that. But the reason that I didn't play as much as this as I'd liked is because I played a lot of the game for Play My Game Bitch, and that took up quite a bit of time.
Did we mention what the Play My Game Bitch was? Because I completely didn't know. Was it on the show or in the text?
I think we did it on the show, didn't we? We mentioned it on the show.
Because I've completely forgotten about the Play My Game Bitch. I have no idea.
Oh dear.
Yeah. You're muted, Duke. You're muted.
Yeah. You're off the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
You bitch ass. Forgetting things.
Okay, you can mute yourself again now.
That'll teach you to tell me to unmute.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Player Obscure. Anything else to say about it?
Yeah, it's good. No, it's solid. It's a solid
17 Game of the Year awards, and Stu goes, it's pretty good.
It's pretty bloody good.
All right.
Pretty bloody good.
So back to me then? Or do you want to go, Chin?
Back to you.
Nah, you go, because you got 16.
So Where Winds Meet is a free game that comes out of, I think it's NetEase, the same people who published Once Human. So
I'm
anyway,
surprised, I'll be honest.
Things coming out of Asia.
I'm surprised you're still playing this because you were a bit down on it last week.
It's not that I was down on it, but here's the thing. Look, the thing about it last week was that there are a number of parts of the game that involve going into bunkers with big doors and like, it's just labyrinths. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go wander and see what I can find when I wander. Okay, so I found some bandits that are guarding a house. There's got to be something in this house. Kill him, stab, slice, get into the house. Ooh, there's an old man. Oh, he's almost dead. Wait, tell me what? Find the secret scroll of destiny. Okay, I'll do that. And then there's a spot in the floor I got to break through. Yes, okay, now I'm down in a labyrinth in a bunker. Fuck. It's the same shit. However, I want to talk about this boss fight we're seeing on the screen because there are some wicked fucking visuals on this.
Wow.
Am I right?
It does look.
pretty.
It does look amazing.
It's really cool. Like most of the boss fights don't look this cool, but this one is really cool. It's like, for those who can't watch it right now, there's like this lady, she's against this red moon, and then there's this underworld that's white, and so there's like two of her. There's a red one and a white one. You kind of got to fight them both at the same time. It's a really good boss fight. And the thing I love about the boss fights in this game is that they're not different from normal fights.
No.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of games will be like, oh, you have to figure out this person won't be hurt by your regular weapon. You got to get a special weapon. Or in Final Fantasy games, it'll be like, well, you need to use this special materia to get through their blah, blah, blah defense or whatever it is. This game, pointy things, stab, make, die. And I love that. It's just, it takes longer. You know what I mean? And you got to dodge and you got to parry and all of that. But it's still the same basic combat stuff you've been doing, which I really appreciate. I like that in a boss.
No,
and I know not everybody does.
What I find funny about this is like I've just imagined that the developer, like all the bosses in this game were made by like different people, and everybody was like, let's not try too hard on the bosses. Let's just get the bosses done, and we'll just get the job done. And Dave was like, fucking hell, why has Chris done this boss? We've just done blokes on a horse. You've done this. You're making us all look bad.
Thanks for raising the bar, dude.
Yeah. No, this looks cool. It looks very cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. And, again, the gameplay isn't, miles ahead of the rest of the game, but it just looks so cool. I kept taking screenshots because I'm just like, this looks so cool. I'm going to make my favorite thing also is to make Steam grids for games. And so I made like 20 for Guild Wars and a whole bunch for Once Human. Anyway, I'm going to make some for this game because there's some really cool visuals that I would like to make into a cover. And I think I've done most of the main story, maybe. I don't know. I can't really tell, to be honest. I have no idea.
You have no idea, have you?
I haven't really been paying attention to the story because they reached a point where it's just like, okay, I think this dude maybe killed my parents, but maybe he saved them. I can't really follow what's going on.
I would like it if the main character was also like that as well. You know, like in the cutscenes, he was like, did you kill him or did you...
What are you saying?
Do I have to fight you or are you...
Who's sapling twig and then he went up against nature's thrall?
You're my dad. Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And there was this cool thing where like I had this really weird fucked up hairstyle and I'm like, what do I have the weird hairstyle? That's not the hair. And I went in to fix it in the, user options and it still had the weird hairstyle. And I was like, what is this? And then I realized under my character screen, it said afflictions. And one of them is like mental overwhelm or something. And
I was
like,
going to say, is it like bad hair day?
Kind of, yeah. And then it was like, can be cured by doing blank, 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 or standing in water. And I was like, okay. So I went and stood in the water. It's like, the water calms your soul. And my hair went back to normal.
Wow.
And I was like, that's kind of cool to have that in a game, and a free game. Again, this game is free. It's the best kind
I'm going to be honest. If I looked at this, I would not think this was a free game.
No.
Saying though. So this is why Dune Awakening isn't getting my money right now. Is because there's shit like this for free. And there's no building in it. There's no crafting. Most of what if you get gear, you basically recycle all of it. Like I even went looking for information about how to sell gear and they were like, nah, just recycle it and you'll get jade splinters or whatever the fuck it is. And you get a bunch of those and you can use them to upgrade stuff or what. I don't know.
So where are they getting their money? Just selling cosmetics, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's cosmetics. Every 5 seconds, it's like, hey, buy this. How about this? The new season is launched. How about this dress? Do you want this for... Yeah.
Is it a game that'll just go on forever then? Like, what's the plan?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, the story will go on forever?
Yeah. I mean, presumably. They just keep adding new stuff. That's what, most MMOs do, is they just keep throwing new things in.
It doesn't look like an MMO,
Is this an MMO?
I know, it is.
Oh.
I know, it doesn't feel like it, but it is.
So do you meet other players?
You can, but there's also like a solo. I don't know. I haven't even explored the things beyond the main storyline. So
Alright.
there's a good chance that there's other stuff out there. You could do PvP and whatnot. But I haven't really interacted with. I think I've seen people like hopping over around the land, but yeah, it's bonkers how much I'm enjoying this game.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
where
not-
winds meet, it's
yeah.
free, people. If you got Steam,
It does
go
look
check it.
it does look impressive.
Mm.
Yep.
It is a
Big
nice looking
thumbs up.
game.
Oh, here's the one thing that is annoying me this week. You have this big old. Okay, so the boss fights do this thing where you kill the boss and then it gets back up,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, okay, round 2, and it's like, fuck off! I already killed you. I don't need this. And the other thing that's really annoying about boss fights in this game is you can. I have 20 health potions in my inventory, but you can only have 2 available to you during a fight.
That's dumb.
It's so dumb. So, there's a real need to keep upgrading your gear and try again. And really, you gotta make sure you parry and dodge and stuff. Because I haven't played this dude on the horse with the double swords, but these motherfuckers pack a punch. And if you're not staying nimble and jumping out of the way and stuff, like you're gonna get walloped.
Bam. Cool.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
where winds
walloped.
meet, thumbs up.
Very good.
Chinny, are you going to talk about
Jenny,
something?
talk about your game.
Nah.
Yeah, Chinny.
Why?
You love it that much, huh?
I'm at the point in Outer Worlds 2 where the game goes, hey, make sure you finish everything because this is the mission,
You
motherfucker.
can't go back after you
Can't
take
do
this
it
step.
again.
Can't do it after
Yeah.
this is done.
Your camera's
Oh,
gone off
bloody hell.
against you.
I know. I don't know what's happening.
I thought that was part of the game.
Do you know
Yes.
what? I had the issue with the fucking audio thing, and that's fixed now. And now
I'll take
I've got
this
a
one.
new
I'll take this
camera.
one. I'll take this one's not a big problem. It's fine. Anyway, Outer Worlds 2. I'm at the point.
Fucking
So
thing.
so the whole thing I was talking about last week was I was getting really into this game because you have to try and convince 2 factions that are rivals to work together, right?
Sure.
So I did all the work, and
You did. I remember
I,
you
d-
saying
Uh-oh.
this.
I did loads of work for one faction, loads of work for the other, and then you have this big meeting, and then you have to like
Yeah,
talk
you could
them
try to
into-
get them all on the same page or something.
Yeah.
Didn't you say?
And I did that. They were all on it. They were like, brilliant.
Okay.
We're both going to help you on this big invasion of this thing.
Yeah.
And I did the invasion, and I couldn't work out how to get them to join me. Because every time I
Oh,
went up to
no.
the marker was like, recruit Auntie's choice to join you. Recruit the
Yeah.
order to join. They went, yeah, I think we should talk later. And I was like, how the hell do I convince them to do it?
Fuck you. Let's talk now.
And
Don't go anywhere.
I went on Reddit, and other people have had the same problem. And they were like,
Oh, jeez.
so I don't know
What's the
why.
bug?
And then one
Is
guy
it
just
even
went,
a thing you can do, or is it just tease
I think
that
no,
you
I
can,
think
but
it
you
definitely
can't
is the
really?
thing you can do. But like, I was like, well,
Hard to figure out how.
what one person on Reddit says, I couldn't convince them both, so I fucking did it on my own. And I went, yeah, I'm going to do it on my own. And I fucking did it all on my own. And then now it's like the last
Was it
mission.
very hard? Do you wish you could have
No,
done
it wasn't
with
hard at all.
Oh.
It was a piece of piss.
Okay.
And I'm level 30, which is the max level. So I'm basically dicking fools when I walk in.
Invincible.
Yeah, I walk in and I'm just God. Yes,
Yeah.
so I did like a really big story mission that you were supposed to join forces. They all still love me, those 2 factions. They were like, "Oh, you should have asked for our help, but well done." And
I did ask for your help, you fuck.
seems kind of pointless that you got us to work together if you just did it yourself. And
Yeah.
now it's like the last mission. Like this mission is the last mission. So, and then I had to go to Glasgow. And then when I went to Glasgow, I came back on Friday on the train. And as soon as I came back home, I
Went
went
to
to Blackpool.
Blackpool.
So I travelled all the way
Yay.
from Glasgow to Wolverhampton. And then I was in Wolverhampton for 2 hours. And then I went to Blackpool. And this afternoon, I came from Blackpool. And now I'm here. And then tomorrow, I go to Doncaster. So I'm fucking all over the place
Nice.
at the moment. Yes, so I have not had time to finish it.
You've had time to go to various cities, but not to outer space as often as you would like.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
soon,
it. Outer
you will
Worlds 2.
conquer space.
Yeah,
And so, would you say in general you're enjoying it, or is it just like
it's
you're just making your time through it?
yeah. No, I think if I was a normal person, I would have ditched this game a long time ago. Like
Yeah, I've not heard. I'll be honest. I've not read a lot of good things about this game.
I doubt every achievement I unlock now is rare. Every achievement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you've got
Yeah,
to
I've
this
not
part of the
heard good
game.
things.
Rare achievement. Like no one is playing this. No one. Which is a shame because it's good.
I feel like they're doing a bit of a cookie cutter type for this the Obsidian now. They're just sort of taking
but it works. I
almost
mean,
like a
I
recipe and then just regurgitating it in a different setting.
Yeah, maybe. But for me, the perk system isn't that impactful. The main story is okay, but I think one of the beautiful things in Fallout is that it's actually the side stories that are more intriguing than the main story. The main story in Skyrim and Fallout games are usually like pretty shit, but the side stories, the people you come across there, are better. More Fallout 3 than 4, but yeah, I don't think you get that here. You get a little bit of it. You get some cool missions here and there. The combat's good. There's not a lot wrong with it. It's just pretty.
It's just
pretty
a bit
okay,
generic,
really.
though, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a bit just average. It's an average game. It's a bit vanilla.
It's what
a bit
happens.
vanilla.
It's what happens when you get too many presents for Christmas. You know what I mean? It's like you don't appreciate it, and it's like Fallout doesn't let you carry everything you want, and it doesn't have multiple worlds that you can travel to. It's all very localized and slower, and everything's like things are designed to slow you down in the game, so you sort of soak it up a bit more, and the stories are a little bit more interesting on the sides. And whereas this is like I'm just running through it at fucking top pace and getting through it. So no, it's not going to win any game of the year. It's not going to be. I don't know if it'd be on my top 10. You know, look.
Wow, it'd be lucky to reach your top 10.
It'd be lucky to reach my top 10. Yeah. I'll have to have a look
Wowzers.
because I've definitely played more than 10 games that have come out this year. Played a lot, but I don't know. It would be tough.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the.
I don't know. I don't think so. It would be.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? I mean, that's pretty low ranking, isn't it? To be fair.
You know, and you've got like, I'd even put Avowed above it, but I don't know, like Blueprints and Doom and Mafia and South of Midnight and The Altars, like, you know, look. No, I don't think.
You played a lot of decent games. Do you know what? I think this has been a very good year for games.
Yeah, and I haven't even played like some of the most like some of the biggest games. You know what I mean? Like I haven't played Hades 2, which is what everybody. I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza, which everybody says is brilliant. Death Stranding 2, which sick people say is good as well. So yeah, it's you know, it's been a good year. Yeah, I think most years are decent when you look for them. Yeah, but yeah, Worlds 2, it's just a big bag of okay.
It's a big bag of average.
Average.
Okay.
Average. Well, I'm going to talk about a game that is anything but average.
Yes.
And that game is Dispatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's weird, what is really weird, up until the last few weeks, I hadn't even heard of this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sorry. No. But then since the last 3 weeks, all I've seen is articles about how amazing this game is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
that
don't
could
know
be
what's
the
happening.
algorithm going, oh, he's been paying attention
No, but
to
I
this.
haven't been searching for it though.
Yeah, but that
No, but
could
you
be
don't
the
have to
thing.
search for it.
That
If you
could be
read
the
an
thing
article.
where when you want to buy like a certain car and then you see the car everywhere.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess.
It's that thing, isn't it?
But from a lot of different sources, it's not all coming from the same source. But like saying how amazing it is, But then all the episodes are out now, so it's kind of like as it people are just cottoning onto it. I have no idea, but it's fucking slick. I mean, gameplay wise, you're not gonna, it's not gonna win any awards for its gameplay. There's a lot of hacking. I'm going to be honest, I'm really not that enamored with the dispatch part of the game.
Okay.
At all. I find it quite irritating and hard to fathom.
Yeah.
Because basically you're like a 999 dispatcher for ambulances.
Okay.
But in the case of this game, you're dispatching heroes to go and fight crime, or some of it's just attend a public forum to speak about, how to encourage people to be good in their lives and stuff like that. So
this is the one we had said that kind of looks like a cartoon that you would watch on TV.
Yeah.
It plays kind of like a Telltale game.
So each hero has like attributes. One's like speech, strength, defense, speed,
Penis.
and I can't
Yes.
remember. They have about 5 things. So they all have like a little grid that shows, what attributes they've got and where the strongest in those attributes. You can level those up as they do well in the crime. You can
Sure.
then obviously add points to different attributes where they're a little bit weak or whatever. And you can double up on the hero, so you can send 2 to cover more on the map. But then it's got this little weird. So every time you go to a crime and then it's finished, you have to then click on the tick, because otherwise the hero can't come back to base and you can't send he or she out again until they've come back. But then when they do get back, you've got to. It does this little mini game where this little ball bounces around and your Venn diagram overlaps the actual attributes required for the crime or event or whatever they were going to. And then it's where the little ball stops. So if you say covering 88% of it, then maybe you're definitely going to get it solved. If you only say covering, it is weird, 40%, quite often it'll just drop. And it does a little bit of a thing like Peggle. So if it's almost going to land in it and then it doesn't, it's slow. It does like a slow-mo thing to show you that you didn't quite get it in.
Yeah, I've heard about this mechanic, Stu, and I've heard that people don't like how random it is because
It's very random.
Yeah.
It's very random. I've had it where it's been like 78%, right? And I'm thinking, well, that's a dead cert, and it lands outside. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then there's nothing more going because it gives you one of the stats it gives you at the end of that episode is what percentage of people you were better than in the dispatching, right? Twice I've had it, you were better than 1% of people. So I'm like, fuck me, I am truly shit at this game. I had better than 30%. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good in one episode. But I've had 2 episodes where I was better than 1%. I'm like, fuck me, I am crap at this game. And I find it just irritating. It's just fucking irritating. That being said, everything else is fucking amazing. The story's brilliant. The characters are excellent. They're very likable. You're fully in with them. They're really well written. The dialogue is sharp as it could be. I mean, this is like a prime time cartoon, like adult cartoon show.
Adult cartoon like Fritz the Cat.
Oh, it's very adult. Can we just say?
Sweet.
To the point of one episode started, and I would have been pretty embarrassed if Kay had come down and seen what was on screen.
Oh yeah, what was it showing? Willies?
There is willies in this game, as we've already alluded to.
Now you're talking. Why don't you lead with this?
This was a little more racy than just willies, shall we say?
What's more racy than willies?
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
We're all adults here. Go ahead.
Well, for instance, the character that the game's starting with is having a wet dream about the main character.
Ooh, all right.
And while she's doing that, she's pleasuring herself, shall we say?
Oh, snap!
It's pretty near the
That's
knuckle.
pretty racy. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Stu's playing a porn game.
It is a porn game. I almost thought like, fuck me, this is like those porn games on Steam. Yeah, so it's pretty near the knuckle. They're not afraid to put anything on that screen, and the dialogue's very sweary. One of the characters is fucking hilarious because all he says is "fuck" after every word he says. So it's like every sentence has about 10 fucks in it. It's brilliant. I've got to say, I am amazed at how far they have pushed the envelope with this game. I can't recommend it enough. And each episode's great because it lasts literally about 45 minutes to an hour. So it is literally like watching a TV show. It's
a
just
porn
like watching
TV
a really
show.
good, porn TV show. But yeah, it's great. It's really good.
All right.
And I, at the opposite of Chidi, I can potentially see this as being in my top 3 games this year so far.
All right.
So there you go.
That's great.
Enough said. Enough
Yeah.
said.
What's wrong with the screen?
Stu's camera's come off.
What, again?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
God,
Again.
it's an absolute pain in. I don't know why.
All right. Meanwhile, Is it my turn again? Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Go for it.
Okay.
Sure.
So
sure, why not?
speaking
Gone off
of
again.
Obsidian games,
I
it just went
I'm
off
gonna
again,
move-
Stu.
I know. I'm going to in a different.
Welcome to the
gonna
Veteran
do a
Gamers
different-
Podcast. We'll
I'm gonna
figure
stick
it
it
out
in a
one of these
different
days.
football-
That's
football
our
and see
official
what
motto.
happens.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it
Yeah,
out
you
one of
just
these
carry
days.
on. You just carry
Okay,
on.
I'll carry it
talking.
on.
Let me go on this.
Obsidian made a game called Avowed. I'm loving this game. I did a mission recently that actually kind of hit me a little bit because these people burned down Fjord von Iverness, whatever it's called, right? The place where the
Doesn't even
animancers are.
work in that one.
Right.
Keep the monologue going.
Yeah. Maybe you
anyway,
should mute,
so-
Stu. Maybe just an idea, just ideas.
No,
floating
I was
around.
just saying it doesn't even work. I'll put it
No,
in a
no,
new
we
quality.
we
It doesn't even
heard
work in
we
that
heard
one.
what you said.
And there was nothing else going on in the
We
podcast.
heard what
when
you
said
said. We don't need to know. Just sort it out.
it. I mean, it is amusing to hear.
It is.
Okay, so right, so the Steel Garrote burned down this city where the Animancers are, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the lady who just recently joined me with the dreadlocks was like, "My family, my home, fuck these people." So I was like, "Yeah, let's get them back." And there's no way to get them back. But there's this guy who you meet who says, "Hey, check it. That's Steel Garrote. They burned down our home and they took this, little trophy from my family. You need to get it back."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I will get it back." And so I went to the lady and she's like, "They got off lucky. We had to deliver justice." And apparently the Steel Garrote is like the same kind of, they come from the same place you come from. So it's like you have to answer for their actions kind of. And I'm
Okay.
like, you know what? This lady sucks. You're acting like this wasn't a big deal. Not only did you take this, trophy from this family that I'm here to get back, but you also destroyed the home of my, companion here with the dreadlocks. So now we're going to have to, she says, "Okay, you have a choice to make. You can either let this go or we can settle this once and for all." And I was like, "Well, we're going to fucking settle it, baby." And we did. And I was like, talking time is over. Stab, stab, stab. And so I got vengeance for the people of Fjornor Immerus,
Well
whatever it's called.
done.
Yeah, so that felt good. Because I normally try to talk things out, and there's no way to talk it out, right? She burned down the city. Like, what's to talk about? Like, this is a moment of vengeance. So I got
Oh,
vengeance.
it's
for the
pretty black and white there, Duke.
It does feel pretty black and white at times. I mean, the game wants it to all be very complicated, and some things are complicated in it. The voice in your head may or may not be a good thing, but whatever. It's the same basic thing you have in New World, which is nature's angry. Like, nature wants to just roam free and not have these people in the way. So whatever. Yeah, it's good. And now I'm into Thirdborn, I guess is the name of the city, with the big Leviathan in it, and you're helping the dude who had
Oh, yeah.
killed the Leviathan. Do you
Yeah,
remember him?
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm having fun. Like, I'm still doing side quests and stuff. And every time I play it, I'm like, why am I not playing this more? But when it's time to sit down and play it, like, the thought goes to all the dialogue you got to sit through. And I'm skipping a lot of it, but it's still like, I don't know. I care about the story just enough to want to know what's going on. So I can't skip all the dialogue. I just skip like half of it.
Yeah, maybe
So-
you'll like what's it called? The game. that I'm
Outer
playing.
Worlds 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I enjoyed
Well,
what
this
part I
is
played of it.
this is Outer Worlds 2 Mark 1, isn't it? That's where it's kind of originated.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Outer
mean, they
Worlds
did
1
this
was
in-
Mark 1, I think, did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like they just copied the format.
Well, they
of this
copied
game
Outer
now.
Worlds 1 into Avowed, and then they copied Avowed into Outer Worlds 2. Sure, that's fine. And you know what? Look, that's what Bethesda did with, a lot of their games. So I'm not mad about it. Like, it's a good formula. Keep doing it. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I'm mad
I
about
don't need
it.
anything startling or new or different or strange or, I gave up on having good stories in games long ago. So,
By the way, by the way, Duke, are you aware that they're actually shuttering New Worlds?
I did not.
Yeah,
That
they've
sucks.
stopped. Yeah, they stopped from October this year. There's no more content being provided. And
Oh, I don't
after
care about
2020
that. Am I still going to be able to play?
Up until the end of 2026, and then I think they're closing down the servers. So
Well,
maybe
yeah,
another
I got my
year.
money's worth. I'll play it for another
Maybe
year.
another
probably.
year. Yeah,
That's a shame because it's a
they've
good
laid-
game.
They've laid off nearly everybody. who
See,
made
this is the
game.
problem with games as service because at any point they can pull the plug. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can still play Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers as much as I want. You put a game out, it's out. I have it. The end. That's the way games should be. Now, MMOs are different. I get that, but they should make a version available where it's like, okay, here's all the content. You can play it on your own forever.
Yeah, apparently Jeff has said they're not developing any more games at Amazon.
Fuck
That's kind
Jeff.
of it.
Good. You know what? I don't want to give him my money anyway, so that leaves more of the market open to other developers. All right, I got one more game to talk about, and then we can talk about Play My Game, bitch. All right.
Okay.
I found myself with time to kill and my little iPad here begging for use. And I didn't have my book with me. So I was like, all right, what can I play on this? And I realized I haven't played Governor of Poker in a hot minute. Let me go back to that. Because this is the gold standard free poker game. That's not like you're not paying for actual money. I'm not ever trying to actually win money in poker. So I reinstalled Governor of Poker 3. And I'm already up to like $7 million in this game because they're just throwing money at you.
Maybe you should play real poker.
Maybe,
maybe
no,
you should.
no,
You're
because
obviously
in real
very good
poker,
at it.
you don't get $20,000 for showing up.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I'm going to the
That's
wrong
how it-
poker place.
have you never been to a casino? That's
Yeah.
exactly
I guess I
how
haven't
it
been to the one in
works.
Blackwater. Or
There is a
Blackpool.
casino in Blackpool, to be fair.
I'm sure there is.
There is.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so once upon a time when I played this game, there were like 5 sparkly buttons around the edge of the screen that's like, play this, try this, get your free spin of this, do this. Now there's like 10. It's fucking ridiculous. And when you start up most free-to-play games, there's a window that's like, here's what's new, and you have to close it before you can play, right? I swear to God, this game has like 10.
Right.
Every time you start it up. There's a Black Friday, special slot machine. Oh, free spin on this. To play blackjack. Here's this game mode for you. Here's this thing you can buy a key for. It's like I get that they need to make money, but god damn, dude, like it's just it's like they're so thirsty. It's like settle down, dude. I'm here to play. I'm not giving you money.
They need to make
So
money.
anyway, it's still a good game, and they've got the tournaments are the way to go because there's games where you can sit and play. But A, you're playing with like 10 people, and B, half the people who play this game are just like all in, every hand, just all in.
Yeah, that's the
and-
problem. That's the problem with like fake poker is that people.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they don't play like proper.
Take
poker,
it
do they?
seriously. Come on.
I must admit,
So-
when we used to play the PokerStars VR thing,
Mhm.
we used to play pretty much how you would play poker. I mean, we did go all in.
But it was
sometimes
just
and do
you?
Stupid stuff.
No.
No.
And when randos would play for real.
Yeah, most of the time.
Sometimes, yeah, and we used to
Glad to
have
hear it.
some.
I'm sure
like,
different games
fairly-
attract different people. The fact that this is so free and available, I mean, that was VR, so you know how many people have VR headsets.
Don't get me wrong. What was quite cool with PokerStars though, you could the person who was hosting the table, if someone was being a dick, you could kind of mute them and also kick them, couldn't you? You could kick them and sort of get them out
Yeah,
of the game.
well, that's cool.
So it worked quite well.
And it's not even fair to say these people are being dicks. It's just they're playing poker in a way that I don't want to play it like that. So here's the thing. They have tournaments. And in a tournament, you know, that person who's going to go all in will probably go all in firsthand. And maybe they'll win, maybe they won't. But if they keep, okay, so there's these tournaments that have only 3 people, which I like. Because then it's like, okay, if the 2 of them want to go at it all in firsthand, fine. You can fight it out. One of you will get lucky and one of you will not. And then the other person will try to do it to me, and I just fold instantly. And they have little emojis. You can do the animated emojis,
Yeah.
and I do the snoring guy. Because I'm just like, this is boring as fuck. I'm here to play poker. If you want to keep going all in, I'll just fold every time, and it'll take you forever to get my money. Or we can play poker. It's up to you, dude.
Play poker.
And does it work?
It does. Eventually, they realize, oh, I can't keep going all in because this person's just folding right away.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
what you're gonna do, isn't it?
That's what I got to. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get these
No,
people
but
to
I'm
play
saying
poker.
that's what you're gonna do because what's the point of playing if people aren't playing?
Well, exactly. So anyway, the point is that they have these tournaments that are 3 people only, which is great, and the grand prize is there's a like a spinning wheel that you flip in order to find out what the prize is, and it's usually the lowest prize. But one time I sat down and it was $2 million, and I won that one. So I was like, yeah, I won the 2 million jackpot. So, you know, it feels good when you win a big pot like that. Now, here's the thing. I had eventually gotten up to like 16 million, and I was like, yeah, look at me go. And then they were like, ooh, now you qualify for this fancy tournament. The buy-in is $10 million. And I was like, but I think the payoff is like 50 million. And I was like, man, if I lose 10 million, I'm back to 7 or 6, but that's okay. Like, I'm going to give it a shot. And of course, I lost.
Yeah.
So easy come, easy go is what I'm saying. I'm having fun with it. It's the gold standard. If anybody out there plays Governor of Poker 3, holler at me because maybe I'll add you as a friend. I don't know if it does anything. Like, we probably won't be on at the same time, but we could.
It's
maybe.
good. Yeah, I played that
maybe.
one a few
Maybe.
times. Governor of Poker. It's a good one.
It's cute. You got hats. You got shirts.
Yeah.
The hats. It's ridiculous with the hats because a lot of the hats have like, you know, a crocodile on top of it, or a snowman, or, you know, an Aztec, you know, chief. And it's like, it's not even a hat. I was saying to the Duchess, like, look at this person has a crocodile hat. She's like, that's not, I don't see a hat. I just see a crocodile. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's ostensibly a hat. It's just that you become a crocodile basically at the table. I choose to wear actual hats. That's what I do.
Yeah, actual hats.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the cool things about PokerStars VR, wasn't it? All the stupid accessories you could have.
Oh yeah, they want you to be doing stupid stuff.
And Chinny always smoked. He always
Yeah, I
smoked
always
at the
smoked,
table.
Yeah.
That's because he has a
Always smoked.
Jones for the tobacco.
Yeah, always
Yeah.
smoked. Right, let's get on to the play my game bit.
Sure.
Yeah, bitch!
Yeah, bitch.
Play my game, bitch.
Yeah, it's got the Breaking Bad connection.
So, Winterborough.
Sorry.
Winterborough.
Didn't play it. I didn't.
For some of us,
I didn't remember
Some of
what it
us
was, yeah,
were ready
sorry.
to
some
play.
of us played this game.
Some of us
Sorry,
played it. The cool people played it. What, are you busy going to places? Oh wait, you were busy going to
Sorry.
places.
Yeah. you're just busy not
Yeah. Do you like
listening.
crafting games, survival games? Because this is Chinny. You like survival games, right?
Yeah.
Do you like cute, cozy games that are heartwarming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, sorry, no.
No, no, he doesn't.
No, I hate those.
This is like if Don't Starve was an adorable game with mice.
Oh,
That's
give over!
basically
It is
what it is.
nowhere
Oh, it
near.
is.
It is nowhere near the difficulty of Don't.
No, of course I'm not saying
Starve.
difficulty. I'm just saying like it's very cute graphics. It's all hand drawn animation.
Yeah, it's
I quite
beautiful.
enjoyed it. It is beautiful.
It's a
I
lovely.
actually
It's a
enjoyed it.
lovely game.
It is a lovely
Um,
game. I need to say this though. When we start talking about, okay, I'm not trying to pick on this game. It just happens to do a thing that I've noticed a lot.
Okay.
The Duchess and I have moved to the country, right? We live out in the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's things about out in the country that are good. There's things about city life that are good. Every game these days, starting with Stardew, but it probably had to do with other games before it. It's fucking what's the Australian one? Dinkum. It's that.
Dinkum.
It's this. It's city life crushed my parents to death. They died in the mines. I'm going back to the
Yeah, it was
countryside
pretty
where
bad.
life is lovely and beautiful and everything is great. No, not everything is great in the country. A lot of things suck in the country. So this fetishization about life in the country, country living, the country. You know what? It's cute for a video game, but there's a bit of
To
like
be fair,
nostalgia countryside.
When
It's
you
like,
get back, it definitely sucks in the country. I don't think it's.
Oh
the
yeah,
rosy
it's true.
place you
That's
thought
true.
It was gonna be.
There are things that suck, and because it's got temperature, and you got to make sure you don't freeze to death, and it's hard to find food. It's not that hard to find food, but it
Do
is.
you know what I
rough.
really appreciated about this game?
How cute it was.
Apart from the cuteness, because it is fucking cute.
It is fucking. Cute.
Where you make an axe, and it doesn't break after you hit
That's
5
true.
things
It
with
doesn't.
And I'm
Yes,
like,
amen.
nice. It's kind of like a survival light game, is how I would describe it. This is a survival game for me. Because
Okay.
I hate fucking survival games on the whole, right?
See, the thing that bugs me about this game is that it's survival, but only on its own schedule, if that makes sense. In other words, I see a rock, I want to make a pickaxe. Let me make a fucking pickaxe. Not in this game, not until you do.
No,
the
you have to do
7
certain
quests or
things to
whatever.
get certain
I'm like,
stuff.
fuck off. If I can make an axe, I can make a pickaxe. Come on.
I love. Do you know what I
Come
love?
on.
I love that you've got to knit your own clothing.
You do get to knit your own clothing, which is very, and again, it's very cute clothing. And then your aunt
It
is
is.
like, here's some snowshoes. And you're like, or here's the
Yeah.
recipe for snowshoes. And then
Recipe,
you make some
recipe.
snowshoes. Yeah. And I actually played it a lot longer than I thought I would because I was like, you know what? I'm having fun. I'm making progress. I unlocked the basement and then it was like, fix the stairs. And I was like, okay, how do I do that? Get granite. I'm like, where the fuck is granite? I don't have a pickaxe.
Yeah, but you get a
It was-
pickaxe. You do get one, but you've just got to
When?
play a bit more together. after a certain event happens. So there's an event. With
See,
an
that's the
owl.
thing. I respect it.
I don't know why
but
I don't know why I'm sort of not giving
being cagey.
spoilers
You
for a
don't want to
survival
spoil
game.
this game. That a lot
Yeah,
of people...
spoilers.
But
for
no,
a
it's the
game.
thing is that like I enjoyed killing the little bugs and stuff. Like I thought it was kind of cute, but
Yeah,
it's
making
clear that
kebabs.
I need to be exploring. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
you've got to
I'm
explore.
exploring. Bah. And I know that's part of these games. Like I shouldn't be mad about it. Like that's just the way the game works. But I don't know. I
Oh,
like
you've
the
gotta
thing I like,
play
it's
the
like Icarus.
game.
It's like
Oh.
Icarus. In
Just-
Icarus, you no. In Icarus, you get stuff and you can just stay in your one spot and you level up and level up and level up, and then you can venture out. Okay, I need
How-
iron.
How is this any different to Dinkum? Because Dinkum, you've got to explore to get the stuff you need to progress through the game. It is no different to Dinkum.
It's true, but I guess I feel like there
Or
was
Stardew
there's
Valley
a,
for
there's
that
a
matter.
okay, but here's the thing: there's a plateau. Like you can spend quite a bit of time in both Dinkum and Stardew Valley playing with what you've got without having to go exploring. Eventually, you do have to go exploring, but for a while, you get to just do what you're doing. And in this game, it felt like it was constantly telling you, "Keep looking out, keep going out," which is fine. I'm not saying that's a bad
they've
thing.
done that to make it's more of a narrative adventure.
Oh yeah,
though, isn't it?
sure. I'm
They've
just saying,
got
fuck
this whole
narrative. I'm not here
story-
for a narrative. I'm
whole
here
story
to
thing
survive,
going on.
kill bugs, and fix up my house
So-
and get the basement working.
So, did you get as far as the thing that happens with the ant? Did you
No.
get that far?
No, I did not.
Yeah. So the ant gets, well, she gets taken by an owl. So a big owl swoops.
Oh,
down,
your aunt.
keeps
Sorry,
her-
I was thinking insect ant. But you mean your
No.
aunt is taken by an
Your
owl? Oh,
aunt,
snap.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yes, that's crazy.
And then obviously that's how you get to the pickaxe. So you've got to have
Oh,
that
okay.
thing happen first. So
So what I need
But
to do
it
is put a
happens
big.
pretty quick.
I should put like a big cheese wedge around my aunt's neck so that the owl knows here's a tasty meal.
Yeah.
Come take her.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how you progress the story. So you just got to do the quest. So it's basically just keep going back and doing
Yeah.
the things she tells you to do. And there's
I
about
may
3
have
things. So
uninstalled.
it's not a huge chore. You know what I mean? It's
may
not
have
like you've got to
uninstalled,
do
I
about
don't know.
100 things.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really like this game. I played it for quite a long time.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Um,
I thought it was good.
It was pretty addictive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked it. I'm gonna carry on playing this on and off.
I liked
think
it.
it's that. Yeah, it's. A
I'm
big
not going to
thumbs
carry on
up from
playing
me
it, but I
anyway.
did like it. Thumbs up from me. And
and
yeah, if
Ginny,
you like
well,
survival
we don't
games,
know.
we don't know. Chinny, you
Didn't
gotta
even
make.
play
You gotta
it.
be the deciding vote. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter what you think because we both gave it thumbs up. So fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. It's already 2-1, even if you didn't play it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
your vote makes no difference, Chinny.
Sols.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I like
Okie
it too.
dokie.
Thumbs up.
Okie dokie. I have got some
Okie dokie.
news. Some kind of
News? Oh my God! It's time for the news, baby.
Putting news first.
So you know, last week when I said to you that I'd priced up how much it would cost me to make a steam machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've had to recalculate that price this
Oh,
week.
Uh-oh. Oh damn!
Because
I'm not making any more
Because-
TikTok shorts about this fucking topic again.
one of
No,
the
this is gold, man. This is what got us the views in the
Oh.
comments.
one of the parts in my steam machine build has increased in price from $89.99 to $229.99 in the space of 2 weeks.
Is that because it's
wonder
used for
why.
AI?
Yeah, can you guess what that is? Anybody? Anybody guess what that part is?
No.
Electrodes.
No, it's a
Diodes?
part that you build. It's a part you build your PC. You don't buy
Nails.
individual diodes.
The
do
on
you?
button.
No,
Power cable.
you
I'm
are
guessing it's-
correct in the reason it's gone up so much in price, dude.
Yeah,
Not
I-
that
AI,
that's in
GPU.
question. No, as it happens, GPUs will potentially go up in price, but only as an indirect result. So it's
Okay.
not like crypto. So it's not the crypto that's caused. Yes, Kablam is correct. Kablam, it's the RAM.
The
So,
RAM.
so when I originally priced this up for 8 gigabyte RAM sticks of DDR5 RAM, it came for a 2-pack. It was $89.99. That same RAM is now selling for $229.99. So it's
Dude,
gone
what the
up.
fuck, man.
It's gone up by a fucking like extortionate amount of money.
And why is
And
Is this
this?
the
because of
selling-
AI?
It's because of AI, because AI is RAM hungry. So
Fuck AI. Everything I hear about it, I hate it more.
AI uses absolutely fucking loads of RAM.
RAM.
The other thing that's going up in prices also is storage.
Yeah.
So
Storage.
SSDs are obviously increasing in price, and eventually it'll get passed on to GPUs because they use RAM within them. So they're going to start increasing in price as well. So everything, like building your own PC now, it's going to start costing a lot of money to do it. It is going to cost a lot of money because
Oh,
it's just
dear.
fucking
So
ridiculous.
don't bother people. Just play games on a console instead.
But yeah, well, hopefully, when this AI
Oh.
fucking thing is over,
Well,
and it's taken
Sorry,
over.
when is that going to be? You think it's just going to end? We're just going to be like,
When,
yeah, we're just
when
done
it's
with AI.
over,
That's
I-
like
and
saying-
the
There is a
Matrix
bubble that's going to
is
burst.
taken
If that's what
over.
you mean, that there's a bubble that's going to burst, because yes, at some point the bubble is going to
That's
burst.
like saying, Stu, oh, when this internet finishes.
Yeah, hopefully, prices
Hopefully the bubble will
may
burst and then the
come
prices are
down
going to
again.
start coming
But
down.
the trouble is the components
this might
that
be
used
the
to
new
make
normal.
these things are limited, aren't they? It's a finite amount of stuff to make them
Well,
with. So
it's the market. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
the
so
market
you're
wants
always
what it
gonna
wants, and
struggle.
there's only so much you can do to change the way the market works.
So short supply and great demand is
Yeah.
causing the
I
problem.
believe it's called
Right.
tough titties, is what it's called.
It is
Tough
tough
titties.
titties. Yeah,
That's
tough
what Adam
titties
Smith
is
called
what-
it. Yeah.
You want to build your... Even DDR3 RAM is selling for quite a lot of money on like second hand on eBay for like 78.
And that was a great game with the dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
DDR. Get it?
I got it.
DDR, yeah,
I got it.
Dance Dance Revolution. Nice joke there, DDR3.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
So yeah, really old RAM is selling for quite a lot of money now. It's ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous.
fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Anyway.
Ridiculous. Fuck y'all with your RAM.
So that was a bit of news, but we have got some emails, so let's do those.
Okay. Did you have any other news, Chinny, or is that it?
No.
Okay. This guy doing the email song, by the way, Strong Bad, same guy who created Trogdor. So I mentioned Trogdor earlier.
That rules.
If you like this email song, you'll like Trogdor, because it's the same guy.
There you go. Same guy.
All right, email.
The
Go ahead.
First email this evening is from John Collins, and he says, question about meal times.
Okay, go ahead. Hit us with your question, Mr. John Thomas.
He says,
What's his
I'm
name?
going to ask a question.
Proctor?
John Collins.
John Collins, right. Sorry, go on.
I'm going to ask a question, but before I do, I would like to ask to hear from Stu first, please. Sometimes I notice that when Stu is reading an email, either Duke or Chinny will chime in first with their opinion. But I always ask your opinions first anyway, because that's when I'm reading the emails. And then Stu will just agree.
That's
without
ridiculous. I never
providing-
chime in the middle of an email. How dare you say that? See what I did there? I just did it. It's so funny. Ah, thank you.
We'll
Sorry.
agree without providing his opinion. Stu, I love you. You're my favourite.
How much have you paid this?
Yeah,
but
really.
be your own man, Stu. Just be
Oh,
your own
damn.
man.
He's calling out
Anyway.
your manhood. You going to take
I
that?
know. Yeah, I'll take
Shit.
it.
He's calling you a little bitch. You going to take that?
He's calling you a bitch.
Yeah, it's fine.
He didn't call you that. I'm just I'm provoking.
I'm not sure this is the right word,
Rage
but I'll
bait.
be. Is it emancipated? Is that the
You're a
right word?
cuck is what you are.
Emancipated. Anyway, the question is.
Anyway.
The question in question is.
Question.
uh,
Yo,
what
dog, I heard
do
you like questions with your questions. Sorry, go ahead.
What do you call the main 3 meal times, and what would you typically have for them?
Hmm.
Oh,
Go ahead,
sorry.
Stu.
What
You
time?
clearly need
Sorry,
to go
what time
first.
would you typically have?
We're not
them?
allowed to
Sorry,
talk,
not
interrupt
what-
Stu, so he's
Yeah,
gonna
we
have-
can't talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, you
Stu.
can interrupt.
Yeah.
So I call them
Escalate you.
because I'm from North and I'm not posh. It's breakfast, dinner, and tea for me. Breakfast, dinner, and tea. And breakfast I have at 8 o'clock every day because I have it with my pills, so I always have that at the same time. And dinner, well, usually if I'm working, I only have dinner about 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 1:15. If I'm at home, it's usually about 1 o'clock as well, so around 1 o'clock for dinner.
Yeah, I need to understand how we came to have the word dinner mean our third meal, and we call it lunch, what you call dinner. How does that happen?
Yeah. I don't know.
So
That's
I'm
so
with.
weird.
I'm. By the way, like I.
And then
I,
let me finish.
oh,
I haven't
yeah,
finished
shit,
mine yet.
sorry,
I'm going to
sorry.
fuck off you,
No,
right? I'll
right.
His
be my
manhood's on
own
the
man.
line, Chinny. Why don't you
Yeah,
shut the
sorry,
fuck up?
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up, right?
So Duke. hold
Now
on.
you're a man.
Duke interrupted.
Yeah, because I'm a man. I get to jump in.
Duke interrupted, but
Yeah,
then I
fuck off.
interrupted, and
Yeah,
everybody
'cause I'm a
shouts at me.
man.
Right, gotcha.
So anyway, tea time.
Yes,
we have tea anytime from probably about 6 in the evening till about 7:30, I guess.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
There you go. Right,
Yeah,
you can
Tim.
both talk now.
Yeah, Chinny, go ahead.
So I say breakfast, lunch, and dinner is what I say. So
Oh,
it's-
okay.
Yeah. So it's but I
So it's
think
just weirdos in the north who say
no, it's not weird as in the
dinner for
north. It's a
midday.
generational thing. So my dad
Really?
my dad
The,
would
the
say
olds say it that way.
my dad would say breakfast, dinner,
Dinner and tea.
tea, and also supper as well. He would say.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
supper. Sometimes you have supper. Some people call tea time supper though as well. to be
Yeah,
fair.
but I think to my dad, supper was after tea, and it was like a little light snack, you know, or a bit of supper, you know, like something extra on the
Yeah.
night, you know, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But some people call what you would call dinner, Duke, supper. I still people my age still call dinner tea. You know what you're having for your tea.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it is a bit of a
Yeah, what you having for
generational
your
thing.
tea,
It
man?
is a bit of a regional thing. It is a bit of a I don't know, Blackpool thing. I don't know, Scally thing. But no, it's I suppose it's just where you're brought up, and my dad was very much breakfast, dinner, and tea sort of guy. So
Alright.
I don't know,
Cool.
but we've changed it now. So I don't know why we've changed it.
And
but
what
yeah.
time? What time do you typically have it, Chin? That was the other
breakfast.
part of the question.
If I have breakfast, it has to be at 8:30 because I drop off Rosa at 8, and I have breakfast at 8:30, and then or sometimes I'll go to work and have breakfast at work. Lunch for me is about 1, and dinner is about it depends. It's about 6:30, 6:30, 7. Like it depends.
That's not a bad time.
It depends
Pretty
on
good
like
time.
Rosa basically, but we always have dinner with Rosa because
Mhm.
it's if she sees us eating the same thing or roughly the same thing as she does, it makes it easier for her to sort of be like, okay, well,
You know,
they're
our
eating
dog started doing that. Like if we eat breakfast and we're like, eat your breakfast, and then we start eating, he'll start eating.
it. Yeah, makes
Not
sense.
that.
Yeah.
Power of suggestion.
So we know yours is breakfast. Do you call yours lunch and dinner then, Duke? Is that
Lunch,
right?
yes, lunch and dinner. That's right.
Yeah.
And sometimes
and
supper.
what-
The third meal might
and
be the
what
supper
ti-
time.
What
Yeah,
time?
so school starts at 8:35, but I like to get there by 7:30. So that means I want to be on the road by 7, which means I'm usually eating breakfast at like 6:45 in the morning. But on a very rare occasion, I will visit the Scottish Health Food Store, which is what I call McDonald's, and get like a breakfast from there, and then I'll eat it at school because I want to heat it up more. Just sit down at my desk, usually on a Friday. Anyway, yeah, lunchtime is 11:30 on A days, and then B days it's 1 o'clock because we have these alternating A days and B days. And by the way, Winter Burrow is still on the stream. I don't know if anybody. That's fine. I don't have a problem
Oh,
with
it's
it.
cute. It's cute. It doesn't matter.
It is cute. I just think people might be confused. Anyway, because we're not talking about that game. It's not in the game. We're eating lunch. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So lunch. I have lunch during my prep period on A days because it's nice to have lunch earlier and I get more time to eat. Whereas the actual lunch period, you got to make copies. You got to do this. You got to do that. Yeah. And then dinner is any kind of time. Sometimes I'll have it right when I get home at like 4:30 p.m. and sometimes I'll have it at like 9 p.m. Basically, I'm just kind of like munching from the time I get home until 9 when we sit down to watch stuff. So yeah, I don't really have a firm date or period. Now on the weekends, the Duchess and I usually go out. We did not go out last night because we had a big crazy snowstorm. And by the way, we are blanketed. It's like 7 inches in this area.
Oh,
We're just
wow.
buried.
Nice.
The plow guy had to come by twice this weekend. Anyway, the point is that on weekends we usually go out, and we'll go out around 6:30 to go out to dinner, meaning we eat around 7 on the weekends. Yeah.
Cool.
But here's
by
the
the
other
way-
thing. Sorry, one last thing about food since you asked. It was Thanksgiving this past week, and we had Friendsgiving. The Duchess made a great roast and stuffing on Thursday, the actual day of Thanksgiving. And then we were going to get together for Friendsgiving on Saturday, or Thnacksgiving as we call it, because of an email typo once upon a time. But because of the big snowstorm, everyone was like, we should get together Friday night instead. So we did, and it was great. And we were in charge of dessert and the Duchess made a flan, which was magnificent, magnifico. Oh, so good. And she also, and then we were responsible for salad. And the Duchess is like, we got everything we need for salad right here. We don't need to get anything. And I was like, we're making salad for 10 people. We need to get some cucumbers. We need to get some tomatoes. We need to get more salad dressings. She's like, I'll give you the salad dressings. We don't need that other stuff. And I was like, yes, we do. She's like, fine, whatever. You just make the salad. I don't want to be involved in it. I was like, okay.
Oh,
Clearly I was
no.
being kind of a jerk, but whatever. It was, you know what? I would hate to go there with not enough salad. Y'all, I made way more salad than we needed. It
Of
was
course you
fucking
did. Who
ridiculous.
fucking likes salad?
Hey, it's okay. Salad's good. There's nothing wrong with salad. It's just the
I
problem is
I
you
actually
don't,
like salad, but you
You
know,
don't make-
most people avoid the salad.
you don't make friends with salad.
No.
You
Yeah,
don't make friends with salad. You don't make friends with salad. Anyway, no, but here's the thing. Look, the people that we ate with, like half of them are vegetarians. The other half are like health nut, ecological, organic eating. You know, it's a bunch of people that we know. So, you know, whatever.
The
point is,
worst kind.
we now have
Yeah, I was
buckets
going to
of
say,
salad.
what the fuck is that? That sounds awful.
Now we gotta have buckets of salad, and every meal it's like you should have salad for breakfast. Why not have salad for dessert? It's just like, ah. So the Duchess was right. I got way too much salad stuff, but I'm glad that we did have tomatoes and cucumbers in the salad because it would not have been a good salad without those things. So
I'm just gonna have the green lentils. That'll do it.
oh,
for
I
me.
spilled my lentils.
And some,
Vivian, I
and
spilled the
some,
lentils.
some couscous and some grains.
Yeah, you're not far off.
That's
That is
all
not
I'll
a dispute.
have.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so SLH Susan, she says breakfast, lunch, and tea. So breakfast,
Okay.
lunch, and tea.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So she
Well,
doesn't
that,
have
that
the-
makes more sense.
And
to me.
I kind of agree with this. She says dinner is when you go out for tea. You know, if you go out somewhere, it's dinner.
Yeah. Well, Rosa
if you
just
have a
knows
meal
the
out.
word dinner now, so we say dinner, and then she goes okay. So that's what we do.
And she's I mean, I'm with you both on this. Supper is a snack before bed, so supper's like a couple of crackers
Yeah.
or something, or a bit of toast.
Yeah, that's what supper
like
is to my
from-
dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
yeah.
way,
Well,
speaking of
certainly,
food, if I may, real quick, I was at Goodwill buying the robot, right? And at the cash register, they had these impulse items. So I saw Yoo-Hoo candy,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Do y'all have Yoo-Hoo over there? This disgusting
Nope.
chocolate milk drink.
No,
Okay,
no.
it's
No, it
not
looks
good.
awful.
I've heard of it.
I was just curious. I'm like, okay, Yoo-Hoo is a chocolate milk drink.
Yes.
Yoo-Hoo
I've
candy
heard of that.
is milk chocolate. What's it going to taste like? It tastes like chocolate. There is no reason to have this other than just like chocolate candy. You know what I mean? Like there's no benefit to calling it Yoo-Hoo candy. It doesn't taste any different.
Well, apart from the fact it's made by Yoo-Hoo, presumably, no
I mean, I
making the money on
guess,
it.
but yeah,
It's
but
branded.
it just the novelty of buying it is the only reason anybody should ever buy it because it doesn't taste any different from 100 other chocolates. So it was
Well,
just one of
that's
those
chocolate,
moments
isn't it?
where
It's like the difference
I
between
expected it to be a little bit like maybe a little malted or maybe maybe it had some yeah, sure. But there's different like quality of chocolate. This is not good quality chocolate. It's
No,
just
Lind.
bog
Lind is
standard.
good quality chocolate.
Lind is good chocolate. Ghirardelli's is good chocolate. Tony's Chocolonely is not only good chocolate.
Tony's
but they're
chocolate.
fighting,
So, you know what?
slavery.
Somebody else mentioned Tony's. It was Nathaniel, my brother-in-law. He was talking about Tony's chocolate
Oh, you can't beat a bit
yesterday
of Tony's chocolate.
because we were talking about
great.
Toblerones, and we were saying how good Toblerones are, and he was like, "No, Tony's chocolate is like."
Yeah,
I was
Tony's
like,
is
"Really?"
great. You have
Well,
some really
see,
good
Tony's doesn't
flavours
give you
as
that
well.
guilt of buying slave chocolate because Toblerone may have some slave blood in it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but that to me just adds the, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
it just adds to
can
the
still in the
flavour.
flavor.
Anyway,
Anyway.
he carries on. For example, I'm pretty sure everyone in the world calls the morning meal breakfast, which I think
Probably
is
break
pretty-
fast.
And then we've also got brunch. Don't forget brunch.
Yeah, we go to brunch every other week. We were supposed to go today,
yeah.
but the dude hadn't come by to plow us a second time, and the Duchess was like, "I don't even know if the streets are safe." So I was like, "Yeah," and I got hungry.
Well,
and I was like,
brunch
"I don't
isn't
wanna wait for the
a
plow dude."
regular thing, though, is it? That's kind of a
It is for us every
now
other
and
week.
again. Every
Yeah,
now and
that-
again
Yeah,
treat.
it's now and again,
Brunch,
not an
brunch is
everyday
like
thing.
we forgot to have breakfast and we're hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, we want to drink. Let's go.
Uh,
See, there's no reason for y'all to go to brunch because y'all don't drink.
He says maybe it's called something else in different countries, but pretty sure the morning meal is breakfast universally. For me, I would have
Yeah.
breakfast between 7 and 8. So he says, scroll down. I will leave some space. I'll leave space because I don't want my answers to influence your stew. So there you go. So he didn't. So here we go. This is what he says. So he says, here we go. I'm a Yorkshireman. And
Oh,
up
boy.
north, second main meal of the day is dinner time. Yes, we agree. I've always known it as dinner time since primary school, and that's between 12 and 1. The main evening meal is tea time. So there you go. See, it's a northern thing.
I don't think
I've
so,
always
because
known
my
it-
daddy's not northern, Stu.
No,
So,
true. That is also
my
true.
daddy is a Midlands through and
Tea
through.
time. When I was younger, I used to play out with my mates playing footy. My mum would come out and shout, "John, it's tea time." So I'll go in and eat my main evening meal. At secondary school, in my phone group, I used to sit at a table of 4 of us, me, Chris, Melissa, and Charlotte. And usually Melissa would be one to ask, "What did you have for your tea last night?" And we'd all say what we ate. I still do that at work, by the way. That's still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
What did you have for your tea?
Well, me and Tara say it because we're quoting the royal family. She goes, "What do you have
Yeah.
for your tea?" Yeah.
What do you have for your tea? Be it bangers and mash, fish fingers, pizza, spaghetti bolognese, etc., etc. And tea time for me is around 6 to 7. Anyway, the reason I'm asking it is because I've had a workman around my house for some repair work. I've known the guy for about 8 years. He's all right and we get on. If there's any jobs that need doing, he's the guy. So anyway, I call him up and ask him when he'll be here. He says before dinner time. I think that's perfect.
Oh, dear.
I think he'll be here around 10 or 11 in the morning and get him out of the way. He didn't show
there
up
at
till
5
4:30. 4:30 in the afternoon.
That's funny.
We had an argument on what we call dinner time. Dinner time to him is his evening meal and lunchtime is his afternoon meal. I'm a Yorkshireman from the north of England and evening meal is tea time. I totally agree. Anyway, with Stu being from Lancashire, I'm interested to hear what he has to say, which is why I wanted to hear from him first. So no disrespect to Chidi or Duke. They're
Oh,
just
too late. You've
wrong.
disrespected us. I don't want to hear that no disrespect shit. Here's the thing. I'll be there right before dinner time. You give a number then. You say, oh, so like around 2? And then he goes, no, 4. What?
Yeah,
and then
but-
you can have the argument
Right.
then. You don't let it sit there and be like, I think I know what you mean.
Getting a builder
Well,
to
to be
commit
fair,
to a
before
time
dinner
is...
time, it just said, what, around 10? It wouldn't
Yeah,
say
well.
2, because that's after
Okay,
his dinner.
fine, 10. The point is you put a number on the table.
Getting a
it
builder
sorted.
to show up at your house is hard enough.
Anyway, I kind of just say John didn't think you're wrong. I added that bit in, but I think you're both wrong.
Okay.
So there you go.
Think we're wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Let's
think you're
hear
wrong. See you later, John Collins. So
Thank
the
you,
official
John.
answer is it's breakfast, dinner, and tea. There you
No,
go.
that's not
Yes.
the
You've
official
heard it
answer.
here first.
That's the official answer of the North.
That's the official answer for that question. Okay, next email this evening is from Amar. Amar, friend of the show.
Here, wait,
And he
Amar, hang on.
says-
Wait. No, I got to play it again because, it's Amar.
I don't know, true Scotsman in the house.
That's from Cloud Atlas. We watched that again this weekend. Oh, such a good movie.
He says, evening.
Evening.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, veterans of the gaming lifestyle. Still listening to old podcasts, and I've always wanted to know why all the hate for Starfield.
Yeah, really?
Because it sucks
to be
balls.
fair, I don't
Wait
hate
a minute.
Starfield.
We'll come to this. Admittedly, I've never played this, but it looks good. Skyrim in space. Yes,
It
please
looks
go on.
good.
Explain yourselves more, Armor. Well, Armor, here is the thing, right? When
He played
this
it for an
game
hour and he didn't
first-
love it.
When this game first launched, there was no fucking proper map. So when you're wandering around the city trying to find somewhere, you couldn't because there wasn't actually a map to use to find it. It was fucking
And now that there's a map, he
stupid.
loves it and he plays it a lot.
And then the marker, it wouldn't tell you when it was above you, below you. There was no fucking way to know. So you used to wander around the spot trying to work out exactly where this fucking thing is you were trying to find.
Yes, the
right?
verticality
That
can be
was-
frustrating. I agree with that.
That was one irritation.
Yes.
The second irritation, and this was a bigger problem and a more irritating, was to travel to a new planet or a new area. You had to go through about 7 different loading screens just to get there. It was the most fucking ridiculous, convoluted thing I've ever come across.
And now they fixed
And
all
then
of that.
the-
so he loves it.
And then the fucking, the talking to people was almost exactly the same as bloody every other Bethesda game. With this
Which is
fucking
great.
weird, vacant look on their faces while they're speaking to you. It was just fucking ridiculous. It's like, what the hell? And I feel like, right, and I'm going to put this out there, I feel like they conned us into buying it because he tried to make it look really cool when they were doing all the promo stuff for it before it launched. And then when it actually launched, it was fucking nothing like the stuff they'd show. It was, but they didn't show you any of the bullshit you had to go through to play the game. There you go. End of.
Well, I'm enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it. I like it. I think it's
No,
a good
you
game.
know, when was the last time you played it?
Yeah, but I enjoy it when I play it.
When was the
I'm
last
easily
time you
distracted.
played it?
This is not a question of the quality of the game I'm not playing. It's a question of how much I feel like doing
Okay.
a single player story game versus another round of Rocket League.
Let me ask you this then.
Go ahead, ask me this.
When you first played Skyrim, how
Yes.
often did you get distracted from playing that game?
Not at all.
Not at all. So there you go. There's the fucking answer. I don't think.
No, because then the next question is, was Rocket League out at the time?
It doesn't matter. It would have made.
Yes,
no
it does
difference.
matter.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it makes a difference. What are you talking about?
Because we can look
That's
at
like
how
saying,
many.
oh, well, when you discovered heroin, then you stopped reading books.
We can look at how many thousands of hours you've played Skyrim.
Of course, I've played thousands of hours of Skyrim, but when
Exactly,
when Rocket League came out, Skyrim took a big dive in terms of playtime.
Yeah, but you'd already played it 8 times. at
Yeah,
that
but
point.
I hadn't played Starfield 8 times. I haven't played.
No,
the
you
point
haven't.
is-
I bet you've not played Starfield 1 time.
But that doesn't mean that Starfield's not a good game.
It's not as good as Skyrim.
I'm not saying it's as good as Skyrim. I would never say it's as good as Skyrim. I'm not saying it's good.
If you thought that game was as good as Skyrim or a decent game, you would have finished it by now. I'm sorry,
Mr.
I have
Claire
to...
Obscure and 7 other games that you talk
Yeah,
about
well,
being
I'm still
great.
playing that.
Well, I'm still playing
that game.
Starfield.
No, I'm sorry, Duke. I think that's a bad argument for you. Anyway,
Well,
Chitty,
I hate to break it to you. I get to say what I think is a good game, regardless of whether you think I'm playing it enough to make that statement.
I'm sorry, but I'm just doing comparisons to games you love, i.e. Rocket League.
Well, I'm telling you,
Minecraft,
I love Avowed, but I haven't.
Skyrim, Oblivion, and I bet
I guess I
you
shouldn't
have
say that
finished-
I love games because I'm not qualified to say that I love them. Then
You have finished all of those multiplayer. New World, I bet you've put fucking 3 times the amount of hours into New World than you put into Starfield.
oh yeah, easily. But again,
But those are games you love.
but there's
Those
not
are
a
what you
story
consider
I
good
need to-
games. Once
I tried.
human.
I'm
How
done.
many you were
I'm done.
playing? Just a minute. Let me finish my
I
argument.
think
You've been
I think
playing
you're
Rocket
going
League,
for a while.
Rocket League, while you played all of those games, but you've still put fucking hundreds of hours into those games as well. So the argument that you're saying the reason you've not put hundreds of hours into Starfield is because of Rocket League is a moot point because it can't be
Okay.
true.
Let me
Because
try
all
one
these
last
other
thing.
games
If you're
that
willing
you
to hear
really
me.
enjoy, you put hundreds of hours into whilst
if there
playing
has
Rocket
no
League.
then behind it, so I should just not bother, right?
So
New
how
World,
are you going to
what-
justify
oh,
it?
For fuck's sake! May I try?
Well, you can try.
I don't
Are you
think
going to listen to what I say?
I don't think you
Because
can.
if
I'll
not, I'll
listen,
just save
but
my
I
breath.
probably
Okay,
won't
great. You're gonna
believe
listen.
it.
I appreciate it. Here's the thing. New World and Once Human, like Rocket League, are very simple gameplay loops. Yeah. And Starfield is a more expansive game with a story and a big open area to explore. And as I just said, when we were talking about Mouse Hollow or whatever it's called, I'm not crazy about exploring. And I don't always want a story game these days. It may be that the older I get, i.e., 14 years after Skyrim came out, right? The more I have trouble sticking with games that I really enjoy just because they're a different kind of game than what I feel like in the moment.
I don't even know what to say because I would even argue that you've played probably treble, maybe 4 times the amount of hours in Avowed than you probably played in Starfield.
Yeah, but it's took him a while.
No, I've
It does,
played about the
but
same. I
he's
think I
still
probably played
dipping
about the
in and
same.
out of it.
You know what? Xbox has numbers. Let's see what Xbox tells me.
You're still
They're
dipping in
both
and
on
out
Game
of it.
Pass. I don't really care if you agree with me that I get to like these games even though I haven't played them for hundreds of hours because I get to decide 1.2 days in Avowed. Let's look at how much I've played Starfield. Library
1.2 days, so that's what, 20?
3.3 days. 3.3 days in Starfield.
Well, that's probably more than I'd have thought, to be fair.
Yeah, that's a lot of Starfield.
Yeah, I'll give you that then. It's the numbers that I want to know. The numbers.
So therefore,
Well,
you're
you might
allowed to
like
say
it a
you
bit.
like it, Duke. My bad.
You
Okay,
like
I'll
it a bit.
accept your
I'm
opinion.
not saying that. No, I wasn't saying that you don't like
We're
it.
done. This is over. Conversation finished. We're moving on now.
There's no
I
way.
was just saying you didn't like it enough. You didn't like it enough.
God.
But
But now you admit that that's not a fair statement to make.
I guess, but it's
Okay,
compared
thank
to
you.
Skyrim. It's a totally
hallelujah.
different ball game. Anyway, Chinny, what do you think? The
Honestly,
justification for the hate on Starfield.
Just to let you know, being in a WhatsApp group with these two is hilarious because
Yeah, it's
they were
great.
they were arguing about the
No, don't bring it back.
No, we're done. We're done with that.
but they were arguing about that last week, like the different thing
We're
last
done,
week. they were
we're
arguing about, right? And I just went
He's the one who brought it onto WhatsApp. To be fair,
and
I was
and,
letting it.
Yeah, it is.
and
I'm not saying any more, but I know where I stand.
and,
Duke knows
and
where
I
he
was I
stands.
said I literally I just saw a wall of text of them two trying to argue about how you pronounce a name.
With video links. Did you watch all the videos, Chinny?
No, I just skipped it all.
Come
and just
on,
went,
what the fuck?
anyway,
You have to be the third
Yeah.
deciding vote.
I said anyway. I'm with Armar. Here's a meal. I haven't got time to look at that stuff.
Oh, it's too funny.
Oh well.
Anyway, Starfield.
Yeah, good game, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
I only played 40 minutes of it, but I think it's great.
40 minutes. There you go. There's your answer. 40 minutes.
There's my answer.
So, what made you commit to Outer Worlds 2 in a way that you didn't commit to Starfield, Chinny?
Yeah, that's
Um,
even more interesting because that game's not great either.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think there was a lot more going on in Starfield in terms of learning curve that
fair
I was willing to learn. Because with Outer Worlds, I was like, I sort of know the gist here. This is going to be a varied but space, and I played Outer Worlds 2, and with Starfield, I was like, there's a lot going on, and there's the ship, and this feels like a big game, and yeah, I suppose I felt like it was a bigger task to take that game on.
Yeah.
And a bit more involved, and maybe because
I also think they take themselves too serious, or not
Yeah.
too seriously, but Bethesda takes themselves seriously, and Outer Worlds, more than Avowed, I think it's very much not taking itself seriously.
I
It's
felt
very
like I
silly.
wasn't ready to concentrate on a game that's going to take itself so seriously and take its
Yeah.
systems so seriously.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah,
Outer Worlds, I don't think it really does. I mean, it has obviously. I'm not saying like they're just dicking about over there at Obsidian. I'm just saying like it's a lot more of a simpler game, and I think I knew that going
Yeah.
in.
Oh, sure. And I think Stu's right that they are kind of copying and pasting to some extent with
Yeah.
the Outer Worlds, which makes it easier to digest. It makes it easier to dip in and dip
Yeah,
out. And
but they're
just-
going to have to change the formula at some point because I'm already bored
Maybe.
of it.
Name one game
Yep.
franchise that burned out because they didn't change the formula up.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, Blops.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Oh, mind you, they tried to
Assassin's
change
Creed.
it up. They've got machete attacks now from space.
Space, huge machetes, not just any
Yeah.
machetes.
Bloody
Ghost
ridiculous.
zombie machetes.
They changed it up too much.
Yes, they did.
Okay, they did.
Okay.
Final email this evening is from Jason. And he says, sometimes the only winning move is not to play. Indirect
Yes.
involvement may vary. He
Blueprints.
says, hey, veterans, you may need an advisor. I eyeballed the Black Friday games Hell Is Us and Silent Hill F. I came up with the idea to finish something I already own. Last week, I spoke about Train Dreams. The film is wonderful. It's more than okay for film to delete disgusting scenes that almost ruin a book. Highly recommended. What a ride. Mike, if you get the BB gun for Christmas, don't shoot your eyeball out.
Okay.
You'll shoot
because
your eye.
I chose an exceptional Christmas movie that I want you all to see. Maybe not Dookie Hates Christmas, but he is a teacher and it's about learning, so he's included. Please give it a
I
go.
don't hate Christmas. Why do you say I hate Christmas? I don't celebrate
know.
it, but I don't hate it.
Paul Giamatti. Giamatti?
Paul Giamatti is awesome.
Giamatti? Paul
Yes, he's a great
Giamatti?
Yes.
Begs the question, which eye should you look into in The Holdovers?
Oh,
His character
that's a good movie.
has an off eyeball.
It's true.
My
he does.
favourite film I've seen in a long while. I laughed out
It's a
loud
really
several
good movie,
times. You might crash. So you've seen
Oh my
this
God!
movie,
Wait!
you don't like it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Do I agree with Jason Gallagher on a movie? What the fuck is
You're
going
agreeing.
on?
You are agreeing with
You
Jason
I don't know
agreed
who
Gallagher.
I
with
am
him.
anymore.
You agreed with them last week about something as well.
Yeah, but then he sent me
Yeah,
an email.
some
It's like
weird happening.
GameStop, and I looked up the CEO, and he's like, he's a Trumper, and he believed that Trump won the 2020 election. And I, fuck off. Don't give him your money, dude.
Yeah.
So easy come, easy go. That's the way it is being friends with Duke.
It is an intelligent and emotional comedy film
It is.
with a beautiful soundtrack for the holidays.
Yeah.
Speaking of one-eyed wonders, Duke, you one-eyed
Yeah.
Willie, did you know
I was pretending to have
Dr.
one.
Michael Burry is an interesting writer?
Okay.
In December, he was writing about video games. I can't
Ooh.
recommend you pay attention, though. You may be indirectly invested. Being a writer and enjoying video games, you old pensioner, it's going to be a very Merry Christmas. I'll be playing To the Moon Christmas episodes, all
Christmas?
downloaded and ready to fly, baby. Have you played these? I've not played the Christmas ones. Obviously,
I didn't realize it's DLC
universally
for To the
love-
Moon.
It must be.
It's a bit
I
late.
guess. I know,
We
right?
universally love To the Moon. What a
Yeah,
what a
it's a
game
great
that is. Got mine the old game store. Let's go To the Moon for Christmas. I actually got mine on the PlayStation store. To the Moon just gives me those It's a Wonderful Life vibes. Gotta go rewatch The Big Short and pound my chest like an activist.
Big Short is also a very good movie.
I love The Big Short. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he says P.S. and he's done a link to, I don't know, I've not even clicked on it.
Oh, could be a porn game. You like those?
I don't know what that is. It's just Cassandra Unchained. I don't know what
What?
that is. I don't know what it is. Some weird link to some weird thing.
Okay.
Don't know. I'm just going to
Alright.
unclick that because
Yeah.
it looks a bit dodgy.
And uninstall the
Yes.
virus it put on your computer. As well.
Yeah, thanks for the virus, Jason. I'll enjoy that. Right, that's it for emails this evening. So I think it's time for the speak pipe.
It's time for the speak pipe, baby. No, I'm not stalling. What are you-
Speak pipe. It's the way to leave a message for us.
Okay, this one is from Saint Diesel. So far as I can tell, it's the actual Saint Diesel, not some AI deep fake. And here
No,
we go.
haven't had that for a bit, have we?
Yes, thank goodness.
Hey, Veteran Gamers.
Hello.
I've been playing a game this week which first came out in 2016, so let's see if you can get what it is before I tell you. When it first came out, it had a really disastrous launch. It had got lots of good previews, but when it came out, there was lots of disappointment, lots of criticism, and the developers may have abandoned it, but they decided to carry on with it and update it and update and update it.
I mean, I have a guess. Are we guessing or we want to play it?
No Man's Sky, I'm going to say.
I was thinking No Man's Sky. Is that 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
I
was.
realize it's been out for
Probably
9
was.
years already. All right.
Yeah,
Well, yes,
things help me.
that's the gold standard of recovering from a bad launch.
But it was maybe 3, 4, 5 years before it really got accepted as a good game. And it's still going now, 9 years later. And the game, well, it's No Man's Sky.
It's a totally different game than it was. When we
And
launched.
the reason I went back, well, I'd heard it was a lot better these days, and I'd
Yes.
bought it back in 2019 for a very low price. Now, I've only played a little bit in the intervening, 6 years. But I thought I'll fire it up this week, see how it is, and I've played maybe 3, 4 hours of it, and I'm enjoying it. It obviously has had lots of work done on it. It looks great, plays pretty well, and it's interesting enough, and I'll probably put a bit more time into it. I don't know how long. But I guess if there's a question related to this, is it a game which originally was slated, really criticised, and everyone, well, most people hated it, but you went back 2 years later and you thought it was pretty good, and I'll leave it at that.
Thank
I
you,
know,
Dave.
I know what
Saint
yours is
Diesel.
going to be, Stu.
I don't
Deadly
know whether
Premonition.
I've got one, to be fair. have I?
Well, I don't know. Cyberpunk, I was going to say.
Oh,
No, I played that when it originally
Yeah,
came
And he
out.
liked it
played
when
it.
it launched.
In its
Yeah.
former state, but then I went back and played the DLC, I guess, so that would count.
Yeah.
Which was incredible, can I just say.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Cyberpunk
think-
did
I
have
think
a rough launch, but Stu liked it
Yeah, it did.
plenty on launch. So
I liked it at launch, but fick me, I don't know how I got to the end of that game without getting some sort of game-breaking bug because it was so bad. There was quite multiple times when missions were meant to end and then
Game breaker.
you're welcome.
I don't
the
really
mission
play
ending
games.
sequence didn't trigger, and I had to end up sort of redoing the whole mission again to try and get the trigger at the end. It was terrible.
I don't really play games in like early access or sort of. I suppose it's like he's talking about bad launches, but
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, what's
I
the
can't-
worst
Cyberpunk's
bad
probably
launch
one
you
of
can
those.
think of? Chinny, when you think of a bad launch, like what's the game you played on launch and you were like, ugh, this game is not done?
I remember GTA Online didn't work very
Yeah.
well when it came out, and that took
They
it
fixed that. Right?
it didn't take very long though. It took about 2 weeks. I think it was just the sheer volume of
Did
people
they not
playing.
expect that it was going to be as successful as it was?
I guess not, but I don't know. It's hard. It's always hard to cater for a lot of people going on your server, but unless you until it happens, you know what I mean. So I think that's probably
that's a very common thing for a lot of online games.
Yeah.
Is like, we got slammed on the first week especially because here's the other thing. I was complaining about this on a Minecraft server once upon a time. They rebooted it, and like when they reboot it, everybody comes back to play it, and so there was a lot of stuttering. There was a lot of, and I was like, we should all chip in and get better servers so it can handle more players all at once. And someone was like, yeah, but it's only going to be like this for 2 days, and then everyone's going to get bored and wander off again.
Yeah.
So there's no, you know what I mean? Like that spike that happens when a game first comes out or whatever, like you got to factor for that. And I was like, that's a very good point. It wouldn't make sense to be the best server in the world.
It's almost like they just take the hit and let it peter out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
The one game I remember that had a terrible launch and never recovered really was Mass Effect Andromeda.
No, it never really recovered. Some
it
people
never recovered. I mean, there was fucking character models with their eyeballs popping out.
Yeah,
and
there
all
was too
sorts
much
of
going
crazy
on.
shit going
Yeah, it was more of a decision that they'd made rather than a bad bug. Of like how they handled animations and stuff. But they did try and fix it, but I think the game was also just bad as well. And
it was just a bad all-round.
And to be fair, it was coming out like it was the most anticipated science fiction game since Halo 3. Probably.
Yeah, it was.
Like it had big shoes to fill. So I don't know if I don't want to say that it's not fair to say it was a bad game, but there's part of it that was like the objective quality of the game, and there's part of it that was like what it was coming after that it was never going to live up to.
No, which is why Mass Effect 4 is taking forever because you can't
risk it being
you can't rush
anything
those games.
I'm still worried that it's going to be.
I think worried. I've gone beyond that. I'm more like
don't expect.
I just don't expect anything from those games.
Yeah,
the
I think it's going to be shit.
BioWare is
and
a
then
shell of what it
good,
once
that'll
was.
be good.
Yeah, I think we've always gonna. You've always still got the originals. It doesn't. Anything that comes out doesn't really affect the originals.
They can keep releasing those every 10 years. Remastering them.
Yeah, so for me, it's just about. That's why it's always better to embrace the new stuff. I think because if you stay in nostalgia too long, like you just, I don't know, you think everything's worse off these days than it used to be.
Well, sure.
But if you look for the good stuff,
it's easy to cling to the stuff from the past.
So because people go,
perfume in Watchmen is called. I don't remember what it's called. But...
like a golden era of gaming was X year to X year, and I'm like, it wasn't. That was really good. Like I'm really fond of like 2006 to 2011. I think that was a great years of gaming. But there's still great stuff coming out. There's still brilliant stuff happening.
And there's probably more. There's probably I don't know if I can say this, but I think there's as many good games.
Yeah.
But there's also more shit games too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like the ratio. I don't know that the ratio has changed.
I think, but when we started this podcast, we could try and cover every video game that came out. We couldn't do that now. Like it's just impossible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. It is impossible.
We have got one more. Thank you, Saint Diesel. Oh, we got another one. Whoop,
I
whoop.
sent it. I forgot to send it.
This is from Brian Badowski. Didn't Antonio tell me he's got a new show or something?
I'm sure.
Or a podcast?
I'm sure he has.
I think he's got a podcast.
I assume this is Brian Blyenson is who this is.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Yeah, Brian here again with 2025 roundup. Basically, if you like sequels, 2025's got you covered. If you like derivative gameplay, 2025's got you covered. Clarobscura, just another fucking JRPG. This time it gets apparent.
Damn, them's fighting words.
But
it's French.
Prince, the Altars, quite interesting, but unfortunately not my types of games, so fuck them. So that's my roundup.
It's not derivative gameplay, though. All right, thank you, Brian. We appreciate that perspective.
Brian's 2025 roundup. There you go.
Brian, you've just won the award for my favourite speak pipe I've ever had, and I love that.
It was lovely.
I love that. I want you to do that on a weekly basis. I think, like, just review a game in that tone. I love it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, Brian doesn't come very often, but when he does, it's pretty extraordinary.
Yeah, it's
not
great.
Since he lost his Viagra prescription. Get it? Come very often. All right. What's next? Yeah.
Shout outs. I think it's time
okay,
for. Yeah,
I think it's
it is.
time for shout outs, people. Here we go.
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
Who's starting?
I don't know, Chinny.
Yeah,
Go
well,
for it.
obviously,
She's going to shout out Blackpool, of
Shout
course,
out
'cause it was so
Blackpool, yeah, exactly.
amazing.
Obviously,
yeah, so amazing.
I'm
Go
gonna
back tomorrow.
I'm gonna shout out Armor for
Yay!
picking me up.
And then no true Scotsman in the house.
Yeah, picking me up, whining and dining me, and also he recommended a place to eat the next night. So we ate at a place called La Italia or something. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Very nice, bit posh for us to be fair, because we were in our work clothes and everybody was on a night out. But still, very very good, very nice, and opposite the snooker place in town, so it was very handy.
It'd be funny if he recommended a movie that, Die Hard is like a great movie. You'd love it.
Yeah.
What a movie.
He's a big fan of Die Hard.
So thanks to Omar, really appreciate it. But also thanks to our patrons, who are Anthony Stevens, Josh Peace, Connor Seal, Seth McNitt, Value, Sean Thiel, Dan Fletcher, Adam Birmingham, Omar Parves, Christian, Matt Nation, Robert Wilcox, Jake Peterson, Nigel Strutt. If you want to give us money and get nothing in return, then join our Patreon.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much, everybody.
You got the money.
You do get a T-shirt,
You
but
get
it
all
just takes a while to get to you. That's all.
Yeah.
You get all these excellent weeks of content where Duke and I just argue about stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, we should just do a spin-off show where you two just have it out.
Just have it out. The I don't know what we call. What would you call it? I don't know. The
Stook.
The
we put our names together. Stook.
Yeah, the Stook Rumble Mania.
The Stook out.
Yeah.
The Stook out.
Oh, it's on the Stook out. Ooh,
The Stook out. There you go. The Stook out.
It sounds like stakeout and Duke out.
I like that. The Stook out.
The Stook out.
out.
Yeah,
What's
I'm going to
this
shout out Duke for defending within an inch of his life, even Starfield, even to this day. I like that. I like that. And obviously, Chidi for coming up north.
I know.
Because he's come to the best part of the country, fucking Midland.
Get me out of
shit.
here! I was
Fucking Midland.
forget the jungle, Stu. Like, get me out of fucking.
Yeah, was it like a Bush Tucker trial coming
Jesus
to Blackpool?
Christ.
Rough in the jungle. In the jungle.
It's rough in the jungle. I'll also shout out Armar because he sent us messages while he was having dinner with you and said, "Oh, Chinny's
Be
amazing.
in the moment,
I love him.
but also send
Oh,
pictures.
he's amazing."
Yeah.
He butt dialed me too. I got a phone call through a WhatsApp, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, I can't take the call right now." And I was like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't take the call. It would have been fun to talk to you and Chinny." And he goes, "Oh, that was a butt dial."
I knew the Indian restaurant that he took me to was going to be good because, and I always love this because you know it's going to be good, is when you walk in and there isn't a white person in there, and you're
There
like,
aren't a lot of white people.
"This is going to be good," because this is.
But you've heard Trevor Noah talk about that, right?
No.
Trevor Noah has a bit about ordering in Indian restaurants. Oh, it's so good. You got to check it out.
No.
It's great. Amar sent that to me.
But I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be good because this is where all the Asian people go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the gringos are flooding the place, I mean, it might still be good, but it's,
but
they've
like,
driven
this
away
is-
all the cool people.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be good. I was like, yes, and it was bloody lovely. It was.
Yay.
I'm also going to shout out Brian Bryanson, and every show needs more Brian. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I loved
We
that.
love you,
I
Brian.
loved that speak part.
And finally, Dan and Lewis, who are coming around this week for another nerdy board game night, and we're going to try and
board game night.
we may try and save another patient in the game where you have to pretend to be medics and be really terrible.
I asked you to invite me to the next one.
Well, you could have done this. We're doing it on Tuesday if you want to come up. Actually, Wednesday. Sorry,
You can
Wednesday.
come
You're
if you
more than
want.
welcome.
No, I didn't
You're
invite
more
you.
than
but you
welcome.
can come.
You're
Might
more
be,
than
Yeah, you got your
welcome.
invite, Chinny. Go.
might be
Yeah,
a
so
bit
you better turn up.
Might be a bit tough now. I've been away for so long.
Oh, you see, you're fucking balking now. You say that you want to come, and then I give you.
Well,
an
just because
invite
you only
and
have
don't even
24
wanna come.
hours notice. Jesus. What the
No,
fuck is
3 days. That's more than enough
days.
time.
Yeah.
3 days, man.
What else do you have?
Yeah, exactly. And that's it for me.
Yes.
So is that it? Have
I
you
will
done
shout
yours
out.
too?
No, I
Yeah,
still haven't
do.
done mine. Okay,
I know.
Antonio and I
Yeah,
played some
do.
Rocket League, so Antonio and I played some Rocket League, so shout out to him. Would you buy butt tea? Oh wait, I already asked that. Shout out to Mecha Monkey because they gave me an update for Strong Bad and that's where I got the Trogdor plush. They had a video where they were promoting new merch, and then they had a new email, so that was pretty cool. So thanks for thinking of me, Mecha Monkey. And yeah, shout out to everybody on our Discord. It's a fun place to hang out. If you haven't been there, go check it out, Veteran Gamers UK. And shout out to Saint Diesel for giving us speak pipes every week. We love you for that. Mwah! And shout out to everyone who emailed us, including Jason Gallagher. And remind me, who are the other ones?
John Collins.
Right. Wasn't there a third?
There was a third one. No, there wasn't. No, there was
Okay,
John
well then
Collins
just
and
those two
Jason.
people. Those are the only two
this week.
people then.
Oh, and
Everyone else-
Amar. Amar sent us
Amar,
one.
right, of course. Amar, thank you, Amar.
Amar.
And thank you to everybody who's listening. We really appreciate the fact that y'all tune into our little show here, and you make it worthwhile for us to run our mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The end.
Thank you
The
very
end.
much.
Right. All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
That is the end.
That's
My
the end.
Thank you very much, love.
We really love y'all. Thank you for listening.
The
And
end.
now go away.
All right, show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Won't you just switch off the television set and go and do something less boring instead? Sitting at home, watch TV, turn on slow good to me. Won't you? Won't you? Why don't you? Go, go, go!
You know, it's
There
funny.
you
The
go. By the
Duchess
way-
was making fun of me
Go
for
on.
playing Power Wash Simulator, and then she was washing the windows, and she's like, "You know, it's very satisfying to clean the windows here." I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
"Yeah,
is.
like Power Wash Simulator." She's
Exactly.
like, "Yeah, but I'm actually doing
Exactly.
something."
Yeah.
I'm doing something.
Yeah, of course you are. You're virtually cleaning massive areas.
Exactly. An airship at this point.
Mm.
Yeah.
Need to play more of it.
Right. So I don't need to send you this what you call it, huh?
Nope, nope,
Chinny.
nope,
No,
Recording.
no, he's on it like a car bonnet, isn't he?
Yeah.
You've been seeing the
Very cool.
shorts?
I
Yes.
haven't. 'Cause I don't
By
look
the
at short
way-
videos, but I should.
The
Thank
egging
you.
on one. What's all that about? Oh, we're not allowed
Uh,
to put adverts on this because you swear too much.
Yeah, but because shorts, like, sometimes I cut the swearing from the other ones, and I didn't on that
Yeah.
one, just to see what
Yeah,
happened.
and it weren't having any of it. It was like, oh, you know, you go.
Well, they still
I used
kept
to
it
have-
up. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine.
It had
just can't
1,200
make money.
views as well, which is ridiculous. Why is anyone watching that?
All the YouTube shorts have a lot of views on them. The Steam controller
why
video
people-
has 6,000 views on TikTok.
I know that's crazy. 1.3 it's got now. The egging on thing.
Yeah, that's low.
I know. It's
For
madness. What the
shorts.
hell is
YouTube
going on? Why are
shorts is
people
low.
watching this shit?
Because it's shorts.
because it comes up automatically. They just scroll. It only
it's-
takes 10 seconds.
It's a small bit of content. It's very different kind of content to a long form video.
Yeah.
So
I think it's quite funny.
1,000 views isn't loads. I know it's nice, but it's
Yeah,
it's not
yeah, yeah.
Compared to what we might be used to.
I think it's funny. The first short that you put up was Starfield rant on this week's show.
On this week's show. Oh,
No,
like-
that
like,
was
that
the
name
first
of
short you put up.
Yeah, that was the one that was the first hit on TikTok. Was me
Yeah.
ranting about Starfield.
1.7.
Yeah, that got because I got a lot of hate basically because it's an anger short, isn't it? People
Cross the Bethesda fanboys,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
but, hey,
Yeah, I did that. It's not a good idea.
as
can I
long
just
as
say.
long as I'm being truthful to myself, and I
No, you need to worship Bethesda.
I back up what I say.
Yeah, we
I
do.
still
Apparently,
stand
we
by it.
do. Worship
Yeah.
Bethesda.
Mhm.
Right, I've got to go because I've got to get up.
Yeah.
Get on
Thank
up,
you
yeah.
both.
Get up.
Have a great
get
week.
on the scene.
Yeah.
Like a sex machine.
Indeed,
My
you
friend
do.
at one point, he was like, "It sounds like he's saying fax machine," and then every time we heard it after that, we couldn't stop hearing fax machine. Get up, like a fax machine.
I have loads of songs like that. I used to be, LSI by The Shaman.
Nope. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I know The Shaman. I don't know that song, but
For whatever reason, I used to think he was singing Love, Sex, and Jelly Jinx.
what is he
Don't know
actually?
why. Love, Sex, Intelligence.
Oh right, okay. Yes,
Love,
well,
Sex, Intelligence. And in my head, it was Love, Sex, and Jelly Jinx.
Jelly Jinx.
It's not even a word. It's not even. It doesn't make sense.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to think that Run DMC was saying you're like the Thenta Better network news, and my brother was like, "It's independent." I'm like, "No, it's Thenta Better." He's like, "What the fuck is Thenta Better?"
This is the best one though. My wife used to think "Smack My Bitch Up." He was singing "Fact to Fiction."
Now that doesn't make sense.
Fact to fiction. Fact to fiction.
Wow. That video makes no sense. It's obviously fiction.
And then the other one I used to get wrong, you know, Canned Heat by Jamiroquai?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I used to think he was singing, I've got canned heat in my ears tonight, baby.
Oh, yeah. What's he saying?
And it's canned heat in my heels tonight, baby.
Yeah.
So he was singing, I got canned heat in my ears tonight, baby.
It's close enough.
It's close enough. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. So.
All right. I'm also going to leave. So peace out, fam.
Peace out, people. Speak to you next